God, Rahima Sunseeker of Sands of Doom. It's so good to see you. Rahima, listen, the gods are alive here. Rahima, you can come bring them back with you. And maybe oh, never mind. Well,
Who the hell was that?
Guess we're back in the normal area of Galarion. How unfortunate. Kidding. Welcome back, everybody, to the Hellfire crisis. We are knee deep in the outskirts, or I should say, the north side of the river of Breachill, after its occupation by the Hellknights and then sudden deoccupation, as you found over the course of this day. But in any measure, I'd like everybody to put themselves to 2 hero points, please. 2 hero points, please.
You can't make me.
And would anybody like to give us a recap? If you do so, you'll get a 3rd hero point for the session. Going once. Going twice. Oh. Okay. Take it away then.
Well, why do you sound offended?
No, fine. That's fine.
I mean,
he wanted a hero point he could use for a monster.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, last time, on the beginning of the Hellfire crisis, Breachill, soon to be an armed encampment, a war zone, right now a simple meadow and a town, flocked by farms surrounding it, one of which belonged to a Pravada Tenprava, visited by an armored hobgoblin named Lane, and an armed nun named Velnasha. They told him that Hellfire burnt downhill, and that they needed him, convincing him to leave for Breachill. His working friend, Brahm, having already left for Breachill the moment the first refugee arrived. They arrived along at the same time with one Evelyn Larond, a bodyguard for one Reginald Cormoth, and her father, General Reginald Cormoth, the old man. As they arrived and met, they had a meeting in which Lane and the old man discussed some private and secretive sounding information, just as a Hell Knight, one Kato Vulanax arrived, spoke with an old friend, one Reginald Cormoth, who he had previously served with in the Goblin Blood Wars, saying that he wanted the Hell Knights, the Order of the Rack that were taking this town over, to leave. He persuaded Sir Reginald Cormoth to stand in the town square with him to announce to the townsfolk that the occupation was to be ended. Believing this to be true, Reginald Cormoth an hour later stood on gallows and espoused that the Hell Knights were to leave the city, but before he could even finish the thought, Kato wrapped a chain around his neck and kicked him out from the gallows to hang. As Imode attempted to put his body back together, an infernal dragon snapped his body in 2, and everyone in the town was ordered to run. 1 month later, and all of us find ourselves in the midst of war, as the Eagle Knights of Andoran, which Mr. Cormoth used to run as the general, was now here fighting a war against the Order of the Rack, and we have been recruited to fight for the town of Breachill. Our first order of business was to clear out the Reliant Book Company of some local bandits who had been paid and given gear by the Hell Knights. After easily dispatching them and saving a man named Aaron, that is where we left off.
Absolutely. And he sits freed but hiding. Thank you for the recap. You can take your 3rd hero point, Evelyn. And if there's anything else, shall we hop into it?
I believe I hit all the major notes.
Very well. I just wanted to know any questions, concerns, the like. But if not, we will jump.
Let's do.
Very, very well. You, at this point, are past the barricade. Past the Eagle Knight patrols, which have quickly come from Andoran to surround the citadel at the top of Breachill. There is an army outside the gates, separated by the river that runs through Breachill. This river is a mediator between what you know from Indira's words, that tonight a great battle will take place. Citadel, here, and everywhere in between. And the civilians will not be caught in the crossfire if you have anything to say about it. Tasked with subterfuge to go into the north side of Breachill, past the Hell Knight patrols, past the loyalists, to be able to free those who have been holding up for a month now. The moment you crossed over, it was empty. Like holding its breath. There were signs of skirmishes that had littered the streets. A few broken pieces of armor here, discarded weapons there, windows shuttered, doors that are broken open on their hinges. Other buildings gutted with fire. An empty gallows in the nearby square casts a long shadow. Nailed into nearly every doorway, a reason, an excuse, a decree of heresy, of dissidence. There are only a few people left here, but there are safe houses, safe places, and as you first pursued, places of loyalist, shall we say, upticking, seemingly encouraged by the Hellknights. A small mercenary gang known as the Crimson Claw had taken over Reliant Book Company, and now they are scattered, bloody on the ground, and you can see in the distance even from here impassively as over the hills to the south by the trees, giant trebuchets in the golds and blues. The beginning of the careening of the noon sun going downwards reflects on the gold and silvers of Andoran's army, which lies to the south beyond this gate, and the massive citadel that lies in the distance, its spire waiting to be attacked on this night and is already being surrounded. You don't know how much time you have left before the battle will begin, but you hope not to be here when it happens and they cross the bridges. Reliant Book Company, at this given point, though, is covered in blood. It has been scattered with it, as you can see that the people who had been robbed, that you were informed of these troublemakers with, are now scattered on the wall. Some of their heads are decapitated and bit through their spines. People are skewered, beaten to a pulp, and dropped to the ground for their crimes. And I assume, as we kind of come back into it at this point, Bram, you have reshifted back into a mortal form, a normal form, as the combat and battle has scaled downwards. You guys are now within the walls of the bookshop, and I assume, are you guys helping Aaron out of his bonds and up onto his feet?
Yes.
Okay. As you look around, I can bring you guys over to the map if you want to. Would you guys leave the bodies out in the street?
I think that we would drag the bodies. Is there a place we could drag them? I think that. You know what? There were bodies in the alley.
I was about to say, put them with the rest of the bodies in the alley.
True.
Okay, at this point they're tossed in heaps in the alleyway that you can see through peeking in the windows.
Is there anything on them that's important?
Kind of peeking through them. They have frying pans, powerful weapons. halfling sling staffs, some leather armor, some helmets. As for Castus, their leader, they have a filcher's fork, but seemingly nearly no missives of anything that has. Let's do a seek. As you begin to rifle through them.
I'll do one as well.
Sure. I assume you guys are all like, everybody's got one limb as you're one by one going between each of them, pocketing into the dead's pilfering pockets. As you kind of get towards the last one of Castus's filcher's fork and a bit of where some ammunition was, where clearly they were holding that graffiti egg. Inside, you would find a small missive written in halfling and diabolic. This would be the person that would have pulled it out was Evelyn. Evelyn, you'd find that there's a tucked pocket hidden under the leather straps, and kind of pulling it out and unfurling it and taking a look. I don't believe you can read halfling, can you? Can anyone here read halfling?
I can.
Sure. Exposing it to the to Lane and getting a good reading. It reads, "Remain in control. Await the fires of war. Ensure none leave the walls. If you are in need of any support or in need of legal immunity, speak to the Pasandi Bros."
The Sandy Bros.
Yes.
Okay.
I assume you then throw them out the window.
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah.
You'd hear
The Sandy Bros.
Pasandi, Posandi, Bros.
I got that right.
Alrighty.
Anyone can roll me recall knowledge.
Yeah. That's
Okay.
what it says in both, like, translating the diabolic as well, right? Adamero?
I would say in diabolic, it would read. Can you read diabolic? I was only going to halfling.
I can also
yeah.
read diabolic.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
Yeah, I can as well.
It will read that the time is coming. It doesn't say anything like per what that time is, but it seems to say the time is coming, and then there is a stamp of some kind of claw or some kind of strange symbol, and it would be denoted under the name in diabolic, not in anything else, and a word that only means something in diabolic, Kizrek. Kizrech. Kizrek.
Rech.
Yeah. Pravada, you would know that the Pasandi Bros are it's a company. It's a store not too far on the south side. You don't know how long this missive or like this note has been with Castus, or how much they've needed to use it in the time that it went from being occupied until the Eagle Knights took over the southern side and then now have staked a claim there. But you would know the Pasandi Bros to be a misnomer to an extent. They are, though it's well known for having an elder, Councillor Pasandi is on the town council, but moreover, in the time since, they're the twin scions of, his full name is Quintino Pasandi, Councillor Quintino Pasandi. Their twin scions is Bartolo and Olinda. The two of them were at the gallows, Pravada, you recall, and they were some of the people reassuring that everything would be okay and that everyone should stay there. You would know that they are Cheliaxian loyalists and are given a lot of free movement because their family has a member of the council on it, of Breachill. So, local nobility, quotation marks, local elected nobility.
Cheliaxian. Excuse me. Oh my god. I had a bubble there. That hurt like hell.
I don't know.
Cheliaxian collaborators. But on the south shore.
Strange.
They come and go as they please. They are given wide berth because of their association.
Is there anywhere safe to go then? You hear Aaron kind of like pipe up.
Well, first off, I'd like to know, were they holding you for any particular reason?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
And that is?
He like looks at you confused. You're not from here, huh? Well, I'm the second cousin of Bryn Tithe. So, probably to, larger.
Is this name familiar to me at all?
Or me recall knowledge.
I will as well.
Yes. And Dira spoke it. Lane. And Dira said that Bryn Tithe is the owner of Caden's Keg.
Ah, right. Oh, cousin of the person who owns Caden's Keg. I see.
I see Vel, Nasha, and Pravada are wandering the streets. Of course, this battle map is a representation of Breachill and whatnot, but the one thing you both notice is most of these doors are not closed. They are kicked open or burnt out. They're gutted in of flame and smoke. There's nothing left of them for the most part. There's only a couple of these storehouses that are held together by what is left of them, but they've either been ransacked or looted. And as the two of you look around, you do not feel as though you would have been comfortable moving around like this unless it was as quiet as it is. There's the stillness in the air, and as you look around between the streets, you can't help but feel as though there are eyes on you, despite them not being on the streets themselves. Whether they be civilian or fiend hiding within smoke, you do not know.
Okay. Yeah, I was definitely listening, hearing, seeing if there was any other clatter from within, if our approach...
Both of you give me a seek.
That's that button there. Press. Haha.
I'd reroll mine if it's below a ton.
Yes. Vel, as Pravada kind of looks around between the streets, looking at the small bits in the broken-in homes, what's been ruined of them, the river to the south that separates you guys from safety. You would see, perched on a rooftop about 100 feet away, the eyes of a crow looking at you and looking at your group going into the room and kind of dragging the bodies in the alleyway. You would see the crow like stare. There's a reflectiveness in its eyes, even in the noon, which is strange. And then you would watch as it brings around a scorpion tail and writes something down, and then you would watch it fly away.
They got cameras in the crows now.
I think, Val, you would immediately recognize a fiend in disguise just spotted you.
Oh, perfect. I think she would go to Pravada's side and very subtly, "We've been spotted. We have to move now."
Let's not waste time.
I always thought Castus would be a bit of a loyalist kid. Oh, hello. Welcome back. You see, and the time that you've been here, he's been spouting about how, you know, he and his second cousin have kind of put up the show. And he says, as you hear him kind of continue his story, he'd say, "I was trying to get those our scared folk across the river, hoping that there'd be some safety. I heard there was rumors of just bring them out of town and swim if we had to. But as soon as we began to move, Castus and his crew, as you saw, beat and dragged us away. Did the others make it?"
I think Vel would put up a hand really quickly. "I'm sorry to interrupt, but we've been watched this whole time. I saw a fiend on the roof. He wrote something down before flying away. We should get out of here now."
Yeah, Lane will nod. We were unharried when we crossed the bridge. You should go to the town hall.
Which bridge?
The western
West Bridge.
That one I'm pretty sure is the one we came from.
All right.
Yes, it was.
Don't worry. I know these streets. Walkers and stuff was just a wee little wee. And then he begins to kind of move forward and he'll go, "Oh, for your chapels. Hey. Fuck House Thrune."
Yes.
And he'll put down 3 copper into your hands. Anybody who's like close by.
Oh, hell yeah. Money.
Yeah, Evelyn would take 3 copper.
Absolutely.
Hang on. Thanks. And
Sure.
he will kind of bumble between you guys and he'll begin to rush off into the alleyways. And I assume you guys
All right.
quickly get a move.
Us as well.
Let's move.
Excellent. Which direction are we heading as we go back to the overview?
This was actually something that I had wanted to discuss. The next place we are going is... Where is it? Which is Caden's Keg. Okay. Yeah. I was thinking of, could we swap, if everybody else agrees with this, do you think we should hit Fusker's wheels next instead of Pickle the Ear? Like after Caden's Keg?
I'm not gonna lie, these names don't mean anything
Yeah.
to me
Should
after
we
a
hit
week.
number? So
Should
number
we
4.
hit 4 first after 2?
What is the significance?
So yeah. Why do you want to hit 4 instead of our?
4 is the place where they were going to burn wagons to prevent people from taking wagons out of town.
I see. So
As compared to what's happening with 2.
3, well, we're doing 2 now. I'm saying after 2.
So then what is
Sorry,
3?
I should have made that clear. 2 has people that took refuge, and we don't know if Hellknights breached.
Not gonna lie, Vel would probably prioritize people over wagons.
Cool,
that's what
yes.
we're going to be doing. Yeah. So
That's what we're going to be doing. I should have clarified it. This is for after 2.
Yeah,
would
I
like-
would still want to stick with 3 if it involves people, because I mean, like, wagons are. It's nice to be able to bring your stuff out with you, but if your life depends on it, you want to leave with your life.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
2.
You guys rush down the alleyways and begin to make your move. It doesn't take you long because Reliant Book Company is not far from Caden's Keg. And you guys begin to move between the shadows. As you do so, walking up an alleyway, you can see that there is a door that shutters close the moment that you guys kind of reveal yourselves as you walk between 2 of the houses, and you can see past the alleyway a bit, and as you walk towards a stout, well-kept tavern that is fortified and battle-scarred. There is arrows scattered around the street. You can see a battering ram lies discarded on the outside of the door. It looks like a devil's horned, like, goated head. There is the sound, however, instead, as you guys begin to approach, instead of the sounds of the eeriness and the quiet, as you guys begin to get closer and kind of begin to move up, outside of the battle scars, you hear from within a celebratory sound.
That seems sus.
Yeah.
As you guys begin to move up, you can see that there is the sounds of celebration and mock laughter from this place. And you can see that there is a writ of closure hung on the door, but the doors are sealed shut. Are you guys approaching from the street level, or are you guys staying back a little bit?
I think, knowing now that we are watched, I think Lane would like to hang back. Whatever you guys want to do.
Yeah.
I think there would
Quite
be a level
safe.
of discretion.
Yeah.
Like, knowing we were just watched and hearing, like, we know people hold up here and there's celebratory music now. That's...
Yeah, and you hear shouting, people laughing, clinking tankards.
That could be a whole bunch of Hellknights in there having a drink. How about no?
Yeah. Are we close enough to discern any language, any speech?
No, you guys are across the street behind a fortified tavern. I would say if you wanted to move forward across and like approach the door, you could begin to listen in. But from a distance, you can see the devil-horned battering ram that is abandoned, and the writ of closure and the arrows across.
We were assigned to check in on the people here. I think that we should at least listen at the door. They already know about this place. It has the writ of closure and everything, so it's not like
Yeah.
it's not like people here are concerned about keeping the presence of them secret.
Yeah, I'd like to sneak up if possible.
Yeah, go give me a sneak if you want to go across the alleyway. What are you using for cover? Is you going across like a street? Are you bringing up like a cloak, or just trying to be quick?
Yeah, I think just trying to stay quick, and low.
Okay, I'm gonna give you -5 because
Maybe...
there's just no cover. It's so like it's just I'm just doing there's somebody seeking somebody just walking across an alleyway, like sprinting across an alley, like a street, you know.
And maybe I don't do that if I know if it's a -5.
It's you're not really gonna get much better, but go ahead.
I don't really have a cloak, I think. Let me
Well,
look.
the
Let me
cloak
look at my
won't
shoes.
help. You're gonna be seen wearing a cloak. Like I'm more
Yeah,
meaning.
okay, yeah,
I'm more
fair.
meaning. There's no way to. You have no method that I know of that you can disguise yourself to be invisible going across a street, right?
Yeah, fair.
So that's all that I mean.
If that's below... If the result would be below a 10, I'd re-roll it.
No, you're good.
Okay.
Bravado, you were gonna say something? I didn't want to interrupt.
Nothing specific. I was just gonna say, maybe go a little bit further down the street and make your way back, just to try and break the line of sight from anybody looking in the window. But whatever's whatever.
Yes, I apologize. I'm under the assumption that you were just crossing the street in front of it.
Oh, I thought we were in an alley, like, off to the side.
Can you see the
know.
Can you see the map?
I would have imagined if we're coming up from one. Oh, stop. That maybe should come here and here.
You're crossing here. Okay, that'd be the same bonus. So don't worry about it. Okay. As you, Evelyn, kind of begin to cross from there, you would hear a whistle, and you're about, I would say, 90 or so feet away, right, from the tavern.
Yes.
You would hear a spark by your boot, missing you, and an arrow would bounce off the cobbles beside you. And you'd hear from the distance, "Bryn! The cowards are back for more! They're trying to sink in the shadows!" And you would see that a small halfling's head, she peeks above it, and then she rears back. What you can see is a commandeered longbow with 600-foot range, and she's like, you can see she's got little goggles on, and she pulls it back. She then
Oh my god.
disappears in. She seems to go get reinforcements.
Lane would yell after her if this is something that would I be in yelling distance? Could I yell
Yeah.
after her?
Do you want to just go shout towards the building?
Yes. Lane would say, sorry, give me one moment. We helped Aaron. We're here for... No. We're here to help.
Okay. You see the head peek out for a second, and you'd see a second head peek up at the same time. Evelyn, you're good 90 feet away. I assume you've taken cover behind the building over across the street.
Oh yeah, absolutely. She, as soon as it hit next to her boot, she immediately ducked behind something that would give her cover from the doors.
Sure. As you breach in your golden and red armor, you would see a second head pop up, unhelmeted, no goggles, and you could see she just kind of peeks over. These big, bright green eyes, big brunt chestnut hair, and you'd see a scarred face, and she'd smile, and then she'd look at you. She'd look down, and you'd see just the top of the head of the goggled, and you could see the longbow, which is too big for her, of the guard, and there would be a very loud smack on the head as it's like a bong that goes over the entire alleyway, and you hear, "Roger Woodall, no Hell Knight company ever looked like that lot," and she points at you, Lane, in gold and reds and whatnot, and she reappears for a moment and has a beaming smile and says, "Hello, Aaron, welcome to the keg. Your friends come in for a drink. If not, you're welcome to a fight."
No, we were making sure the people here were okay.
Oh, aye? Yeah, more than fine. In fact, they've never been better. We got to bounce off a Hell Knight's helmet the other day.
That's pretty good. Well, then we'll leave you to your business. Thank you for not shooting at us further.
Oh, nope. All right. Goodbye.
We just wanted to, we were here on Reginald Cormoth's orders. I imagine she's like, oh no, we're still yelling across the street, aren't we?
You're shouting up at her.
Oh.
Yeah.
Lane,
I wouldn't
didn't
have
mention
said that
on
then.
purpose.
Yeah, I wouldn't have said that then.
Okay, she looks down, she goes, "All right, well, it was good seeing you, and if you need a drink on your little travels, you let me know. Caden's Keg never closes."
Lane will nod.
All right.
And we will continue on our way. So 2 to 3.
To 3? Sounds good. All right. Back to...
This was the pickled... What was it? Pickled ear.
Sure.
The owner came here some time ago and has not been seen since.
As you kind of turn between the alley and begin to make your way up, Evelyn, I assume you kind of breach back in with the party here as you walk down the streets with them?
Yeah, she'd catch up and move with them.
Sure. You, as you begin to move, you're in the alleyway a bit distant, and as you begin to move, you feel a tug at your leg. Like somebody pulling on you.
I think she'd immediately spin and look down
Here.
at whatever.
Please don't hit me. As you spin down, you see bright green skin, big red eyes.
Is it a goblin I'm looking at?
Yeah. You would see they're holding their hands over their face and say, "Please don't hit me, please. I need your help."
I wasn't planning on hurting you. You just startled me is all.
You would see a scholar's cap on the top of their head, little jingling earrings. You would see a pure white robe and a silver butterfly medallion on their chest of this goblin. And she looks up at you in kind of a mournful harrow as you like spin around on her. And she goes,
I don't mean to scare you. I don't mean to... I'm looking for help, and I can't go in the street, but you're in the alleyway.
Yes. What is your name?
she like looks up and she almost goes for a second to like change her name, but then she like looks over, sees the other group, sees you, sees what you said, and just goes,
Warble Bumble Brasher. I help at the Dream House when I can.
Dream House. Sorry, I was writing. I think she'd... Okay, that is actually where we plan to go. We have been moving and helping people. I think she would give, like, some kind of signal, a whistle or something to the rest of the group to, like, flag them down to, like, come over here, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So that we can all speak with Warbill Bumblebrasher. Do I have that correct?
Warble, yep.
Okay. Warble. I don't
Warble.
know why I wrote Warbill.
Warble sees you all and she says,
Yes, we must hurry. I had seen you're moving towards the northeast, right? Towards the northeast. Your friends there?
Well, we were heading towards the pickled ear.
We have the same destination. We have to run. Roxy's in danger.
I think for right now, knowing that I know the name of the owner is Roxy Gunn, I think she would kind of give a nod at everybody else.
this is also the person who took you guys in after the gallows. This is also who Bram stayed with for the time before before you guys all arrived.
Oh, okay.
They're burning her.
Alright, let's go then.
I assume Warble kind of rushes with you. She's small and she seems wounded. She looks up and says,
I can't. I got.
Before she finishes her statement, she is scooped up.
Oh, all right. She goes, all right. And you pick up the little goblin in her scholarly robes and you take her with you?
Yes.
Okay. In a rush, you guys can make your way more in the direct routes between the alleyways. And as you guys go by, you see two drunks about halfway down the alleyway going, oh, poor Roxy, give us another sip, Maddie. My cup is sprung a leak. Oh, bit too hot for her, isn't it? And they like gesture with each other. You recognize these Cheliaxian loyalists, kind of patriots, smiling at each other. They don't really pay you no mind, but as you guys go by, you see the other is lifting up an empty glass, and they look over and see all of you guys as you're sprinting by and go, more mischief! Oh, the gods are cruel, aren't you? Oh, lost a friend, or did you lose a bar? I assume. I don't know if you guys spend any time with their mockery.
No.
Okay. No, booking it.
All right. And as you
Sprinting.
rush and sprint past the drunkards, they go, wicked Hellknights, oh, too bad about them. And I think you guys would just rush past them. They laugh at you all and then continue down the way. As you move, immediately there is smoke over one of the houses. And rushing towards the pickled ear, you would see flickering out from the windows this old tavern. It's got a wooden frame. It's turning chalk gray. There's a wooden sign that hangs loose over a shuttered front door with smoke billowing over it. And you can see that you can smell. I think it's Vel, you smell it first. Probably Bram as well, because your senses behind. It is not a normal fire. You smell sulfur in the air the moment you begin to approach this building, and you can hear choked gasps and cursing echoing from inside. The doors have been nailed shut, and you can see that there is a condemnation sign from the Order of the Rack on the front of it. What do you do?
Sounds like we're breaking a door down.
Yeah, sounds like we're breaking a door down.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Who's gonna lead that charge?
Bram.
All right, Bram, give me a breakthrough. It's in basic action macro.
Can I aid?
Anybody else can also help. This thing will need 3 successes to break through.
I will help.
I'd like to aid as well.
Yeah.
I see a force open.
Force open, that's it. Force open. Yeah.
Neat.
Yeah, I was about to say, what am I looking for?
Force open in basic action macro.
I'm gonna set the Goblin Priestess aside, and yeah, I think we together, all of us here, are bing banging and wonging.
That's a critical success. That's a critical success. That's a success. So it's not 3 successes you have here, it's 5 successes already. 6 successes. 7 successes. Sorry, it's another critical success. And Lane, you making sure that Warble isn't struck. This thing is caved inwards off its hinges and flies forwards. As you
There's
guys,
never going to be a door there again.
there cannot be a door. I'll put back on this. As your shoulders, your elbows, and your weapons just slam into it, it bursts open the perfect positions where you hit it. You can see that there's like the chalky gray that shudders and then flies towards the roof, and you put out a few of the fires as it slides across it and it catches only there. But as you look inside, you would see flames are surrounding the area. But worse than that, there is blood, there is plates that are broken. You can see people were dragged in here and likely tortured or beaten for a while. And you can see that on the other side of the pickled ear, standing on a table, is Roxy Den. And she is not being consumed by fire, she's being surrounded by it and slowly choked out. And we're gonna roll initiative.
All right.
For just so you know, Idamera, I'm keeping Bear outside with Warble so that we know if like Hellknights are going to try and breach. Yeah.
Perfect. That works for me. Okay. All right.
Not letting me click the initiative button yet.
It never does because of the module. You'll need to roll normally. You can roll me any skill check. Perception's the usual one to go to. If you guys want, I can use your force opens as your initiative.
I was just about to ask, do we do athletics since that was kind of the impetus of all this?
So Bram, you are the first person to start. I don't think this thing is going to beat you 26, so give me 1 sec. Oh, never mind. 26 v 26. I think though you succeed, thanks to the amount of critical successes. So Bram, you're gonna take the first initiative start. As you look around the room, you see Roxy look over towards you in surprise, and her eyes brighten as you can see flame looking up a bit of her dress. She looks towards you and says, "Bram, oh thank goodness, it's fire, it's Hellknights, and she gets consumed and she begins to cough and choke. As you look around the room, what do you do?
Knowing Bram, he's probably just gonna charge over there,
Sure.
fire or not.
Go for it.
See,
As you will.
okay. Well, see my movement stuff. Okay. So there ish.
It's not a bad idea.
Perfect. The moment that you breach in here, you see, as you look around, the fires kind of burning, suddenly sprouting from nowhere. It feels unnatural. The smell is oppressive of sulfur. And Bram, as you look towards Roxy, you see a fire kind of like lingering towards her, snaking. But as you move in here, you would watch as darkness explodes outwards from a corpse. You would see slung onto the table on the bar here is a charred body with a bladed symbol carved into their skin that glows with black flames, goes up in surprise, and all of the flames in the entire tavern flare in unison with this symbol. And you watch the flames turn black, and then shadows begin to surround the corpse and seemingly hide it and Roxy from you.
That's fucking weird. Do I know why that's happening?
You'd have to give me a recall knowledge or something similar. If
Sure.
If you wanted to do so. But if you were sudden charging, you can finish that first.
Oh, no, I wasn't sudden charging.
Okay, give me a recall knowledge. All right. You look over towards it, and as this black flame begins to expand outwards and shadow the area even from other flames, you look over, Bram, and you recognize the hellish rituals and the hellish flames that are used, that were used in the Chitterwood by the Hellknights to summon the flames of Cania. One of the layers of hell. The flames of Cania are known to be near sentient, reactive, and in many words, hunger for life and to torture and smoke out people. It's a very infectious and evil flame. There are many ways to get rid of them. You would know that this sickened fire stems from usually the ritual source. So if you wanted to put out the flames, you would need to destroy that corpse or the ritual itself that is imbued in it. You know it's likely supernatural strong. Are you wanting to know what it's going to do to you as it comes into the fight here, or would you rather know how to disable it?
I'd rather know how to disable it, really.
By combat or by disabling a ritual, because it is a ritual that's summoning the flame here.
By combat, I guess.
All right, I will let you know now. You look at this thing, you see its power, you see the flames kind of riding off of it, and you would recognize that it has an AC of 22, a hardness of 11, and 90 hit points.
Hardness of 11, holy shit.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
11 damage alone is what's needed to harm the source of the flames. You cannot fight fire itself because of its nature, but you can attempt to destroy the corpse of which it's kind of being done into, right? So I'm just giving you learn immediately the power of the ritual.
And that's the corpses.
So yeah, the ritual was done inside of this corpse of some kind, and so if you can destroy the corpse or the symbol, I'm saying the symbol has 90 HP, 11 hardness, 22 AC is what you learn, Ram. You'll understand what it is and how difficult this thing is to destroy.
I see.
So I'd have to do 11 damage to do anything to it? What you said?
11 damage is the minimum to start harming that HP. It's a nasty thing.
So, for clarification, because I don't think I've really encountered hardness before,
Yeah.
will that 11 be absorbed?
Yes.
Or is it like damage threshold where it has to surpass?
It is not a threshold, it is a hardness. It will eat 11 damage before it starts taking damage. I'm going to come up to the table. This is also your first time fighting what is called a hazard. It is not a creature. It is this could be a trap. This could be like a situation. I believe, usually you've experienced with haunts, right? In Season of Ghosts.
Yeah.
This is a similar type of monster or a similar type of encounter where you can destroy it, but it's often easier to undo its power. You don't know the exact specifics of it, but you know that this thing's going to harm you, and it, as long as its attention's away from Roxy, you might even just save her by doing that.
Well, I'd rather not have Roxy getting harmed, so I guess fuck it, I'll just see what I can do.
Okay. I can show you. I have a little spiky guy here. That will let you target it to do actual damage to it. It's this guy. This is just a representation of the trap for my actor. If you move into the darkness and you want to go to attack it, but I believe you only have one more action left after recall knowledge. You can relay the information that you've gotten to your party as well if you want to. But you look into it and you are thrown back into the Chitterwood and what the Hellknights were doing with their own rituals and sicking the flames of Cania on the forest.
I guess I'll just relay the knowledge because I can't do a whole lot then. Bram will just kind of turn back to the party. There's something wrong with this corpse. We need to get rid of it.
I think
Say-
Vel would volunteer herself if no one else.
I think
She's
Layton would
gonna
actually
plant it.
suggest that Vel would take care of it because it obviously seems cursed. I imagine Velnasha is like good at dealing with things like that.
Hell yeah!
Awesome.
On account of your nunliness.
Cleanse that evil with the fire of vengeance, baby!
Yay!
Now, that being said, Bram, sure, this thing might be difficult to get rid of in a physical way, but Roxy isn't bound to it. If you wanted to brave the fire to save her, it does not necessarily mean you need to beat this flame. You just might lose a bit of the tavern in the meantime. It's a question of, do you rush the corpse and the ritual, or do you go to save Roxy first?
Leave
I
the
would
corpse
probably
to me.
Yeah, I'd probably just go after Roxy.
Okay, sounds good.
Just take.
Kind of vault over the table.
Yeah.
Perfect. As you rush through, you just see her through the peaking of the flame, and you can see that any fire that's being touched by this darkness is beginning to turn into that shadowy flame. As you look over Bram and you see her, she looks up at you and just says, Bram, there's something. And she can't say anymore. Who do you pass to?
Velnasha.
Okay.
Alright. Well, we're gonna try and hippity-hoppity into action. The question is, can I just do a straight over here?
If
I'll
you're-
have 10 foot of movement extra if I do this, so I think I could safely say I dodged that first fire. I'm not actually sure.
If you have 10 foot extra movement, I can say that you dodged that first fire and I'm okay with it.
Okay. So then that's 2 strides. So
Okay.
2 actions. Oh, good heavens! I'm in the darkness!
The moment that you breach the darkness and you look towards this corpse, which you can hear, you hear a soul screaming as though not its body is on fire, but this thing has been forced to be burned for the fires of Cania. This person's soul has been turned into kindling by the Hellknights. You immediately recognize someone with magical talent has done this to this person and their soul. Their soul getting through this unharmed is probably not something on your mind. It's just a matter of which you can save any part of them, or even this tavern. You have done 2 actions with the movement, right?
Yes.
If you want to roll me a recall knowledge to begin to learn how you want to disable this thing, go for it.
No.
Okay.
I thought that we had established that it has a hardness, we have to hit it, yada yada.
Correct. That is if you wanted to destroy it via combat. If you wanted to ritualistically eliminate it, snuff it without even harming it via like defenses, something like I would say an easy one that you would know that you can probably guess maybe is like doing a religion check might just kill this thing instantly, like snuff it out.
Unfortunately, I already have a plan that I really want to do. So
By all means, by all means,
with my last action, I don't want to waste it.
by all means.
I would like to create a thrall.
Yep.
And then immediately command it. So I'm only going to create 1. I'm going to put the little fella right there. He's so cute.
You got it.
Yay!
And
icon.
I'm going to command it to swipe at the trap.
You got it.
Let's see. I'm gonna say we're gonna try and purge it.
Sure.
I actually don't know how to, like, assume a target with the thrall. Wait, yes, I got it. Never mind.
Perfect.
I think. We'll see. I'll reroll that.
No worries.
Reroll, keep the new result. That's slightly better, but still a miss.
That's okay. You would see as you go to strike it, you learn something new. The moment that the thralls begin to try to swarm and purge the spiritual energy, this ritual, you would watch as a flare of a pentagram will shoot up and destroy one of the thralls almost in reactionary. In practice, it just barriers them, and you'd realize that there is some kind of magical barrier that's put over this thing.
Okay. So that if it does any damage, it destroys it immediately.
It doesn't. It just stops them from going over. You know, like water going over glass. Like the thralls try to surround it, but they are barriered by this thing's power.
So would I know then that a melee attack probably would not work?
It does. You just know this thing has crazy high AC.
Okay, well that's fine. I'm gonna use thrall teamwork.
Perfect. As a free action, you can immediately strike.
Yeah. So we'll give it a shot with the 1d12 plus 3, baby. It's fine. I'm already out of hero points. It's fine.
I'd offer you my recap one.
I don't want to waste your hero points.
I have 3 of them.
Okay, only if we're sure.
Go for it.
I'm sure.
Are you fucking kidding?
Dude.
I'm gonna fucking end it all. Alright, well, fucking pass
It was a
to
good plan.
Lane,
It was a good
I
plan.
guess.
It was a good plan.
It was a good plan.
Lane, that will go to you.
I like it.
Alright, Lane will stride here. Can I still command Velnasha and or their thralls to...
They can hear you, so yes.
Yep. Okay, unfortunately I'm going to have to move more over here, I think. So that's 2 actions. Damn, actually strike hard is... Would I have been able to command the thrall from back here?
No.
Damn, that sucks. Okay. Velnasha, were you also planning on hitting it, or did you want to save that exclusively for your thralls?
Yeah, I tried to hit it twice.
Right, sorry. In that case, I will, I'll undo my action, or my, second move action. I'll tell Velnasha to strike hard.
Perfect. Okay, Velnasha, you get another strike.
Would this be a map?
Nope, because it's not on your turn. Commanders are so powerful. It's basically a free reactive strike. And your dice hate you today. I will.
You hate me every day, dude.
I will give you the very strong confidence that Lane, these things as you begin to watch, and I think Lane, you're the one watching how this thing's reacting to attacks, even in the darkness. This thing's barrier, its armor per se, is stronger than plate. It's stronger than armor you've ever seen. Physical attacks are very, very difficult to get.
I see. Unfortunately, we don't have any real magical stuff, so we will just have to keep on hitting it until it works.
Okay.
I feel like we magically could.
Who has magic?
Oh, Lane, you forgot to roll recon knowledge for free at the start of the initiative.
Oh, well, it said only on a creature that I see. I didn't know if that counted.
I apologize, then never mind. No, yeah, you win. Lane, do you pass to Evelyn or Bravado?
I will pass to Bravado.
Okay, sounds good. Bravado?
What is the ceiling like right over this area?
You would see that this is the pickled ear is a two-story. The fire is beginning to reach up towards it, and it's turning the wood into a gray rather than an orange. It looks like it is going to crumble soon.
Do I think there is a realm of possibility that if I go... That'll bring me through the fire. Huh? 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 No. Okay. Because it's two diagonals. Do I think that I could maybe either leap off of this table or perhaps use a grappling hook to pull down some boards to make a temporary path?
I think you absolutely could. Yes, you could.
All right. Then that's one stride.
Okay.
Let me see. I think I'd have to leap. That's another action.
I wouldn't worry about it. The movement it's kind of just fluid on this battle map. I'd
Okay.
be willing to let you just jump to here and climb onto it. I was willing to let Bram vault over this.
Okay. What I think I would try to do is to springboard from countertop to tabletop
Okay.
to here, and then, you know, he's tall, standing on a table. If the ceiling's within a reasonable amount of height or adjacent,
Yeah.
I think I would try and like strike and rip down some boards
Go for it.
so that for a moment we'll have some
Breathing room.
ability to maybe bridge and let Roxy get out.
Okay, you're just gonna kick up towards the roof as you're tall enough.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
And I would imagine this is technically the same target.
Yeah, roll damage. Broken, nearly destroyed wood here. I'm gonna say has 10 health. So go ahead and just roll me damage on those two. The fire would reduce its hardness to like 0. 19 damage. You snuff and it bring down a bit of the roofing, and you would watch as the chalking fire kind of just the wood snuffs some of it out. You know this will make it worse soon, but you've made it a little bit better for now.
Okay. Try and make a little bit of a path.
Absolutely.
And that's 1, 2, 3 actions.
All right, who do you pass to?
Evelyn, last one up.
All right, Evelyn, that goes to you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I don't rightly know what to do here. Well, I don't have that kind of movement though. I mean, not to get to 80. But if I had panache somehow.
With like a critical success on an athletics check or something.
Yeah.
Did you have critical success?
I don't think that is my thing.
You
I
rolled a
have
15,
to do
never mind.
intimidates. Yeah, I think. Well, let me at least move to. That is the ruler. Let me at least move to like here.
That's your first stride?
It's not a complete stride yet. I literally just wanted to get
Yeah,
out
yeah.
to see more of the. But it is part of a first stride, yes.
Sure. Yeah, no worries.
It will go to here. That's 25.
Okay.
I think Vel can handle the trap, whether through melee or magic. So I'm going to dedicate a second stride, hop up on this table, and actually, oh no, I'm just out of reach.
No worries.
But that's my 3. That's my 3.
All right.
I spent all 3 just to book it to here.
The Fires of Cania are going to attack. This thing has 4 actions per turn because it's a very souped up, powerful creature. Apologies. A powerful ritual. So it is going to fire out its flames to those that have attacked it. So it is going to reactionarily hit the Thrall, Nasha, Lane, and Pravada. In that moment, you would see it begin to conjure new fire around the room. Yeah. And it is going to be fire over here on top of Pravada. Oops. On Lane. And then on Nasha, it will lash out to, and the Thrall. It's going to provoke from all of you guys a Fortitude save, but from Nasha and the Thrall, it is higher because you're within its range. So it's going to be the second one for Nasha.
Thrall immediately crit fails and dies.
Okay.
I'm going to reroll that. That seems like a thing to do.
Okay.
Not the Thrall.
You would see the fiendish light, the shadows flickering. You would hear the soul from the person scream in pain as the ritual burns away his soul and will begin to incinerate people. This checks out. So Nasha, you're going to take full there, the 10 fire damage. As it lashes out with that, and then 5 damage to Pravada, 5 damage to Lane.
Halfsies.
All right. And then you will watch as the fire will burn Roxy, because she is already in it. So she's going to make her save too. Damn good roll, Roxy. She's going to take 5. She looks like she will die from 1 more if she fails at all. She can take 2 more successes, though. She's at 10 HP. The fire can be stolen from by Pravada, Vel, or Lane, if you guys want to.
Vel would like to steal if that's okay.
Yeah, by all
that's fine. I
means.
was gonna say, I have the
Absolutely.
movement to do a lot, so set up whatever you need to set up, and I will adjust.
Yeah. I can
Okay.
dart in. I think I can dart in and grab her. There's like a space there.
I can't really see. Is there fire where I'm standing, Idamara?
Yes.
I have low light, so I don't.
Sorry, it is magical darkness, so it's fucking with your. Hold on, does
Yeah,
this
it's
help?
just everything is like super gray.
with your shit.
Does that help?
I'm gonna step out of the fire,
Yep, sounds good.
and I would like to do the fucking religion check because I obviously can't hit it.
Sure. You would know that you can make your prayers within, basically a good distance. So you're good. I'm gonna give the. You have just guessed correctly. I would kind of give that one for free because this hazard is religious based.
Are you fucking? It was on the 16.
So when it comes to hazards, it's only a critical fail that does nothing. Failure and then success and then critical success. It is stunned 1 by you even starting this.
Yeah, that's good.
You do have 1 more action if you'd like to go for it again, if you want to further stop it. But
Yeah. Do these 3 squares behind it count as being on fire? Since I see the fire effect is like touching them.
yes.
Like it's centered on those squares, but I can't tell. Like these 3.
The black flames do count as fire themselves. But it is shadowy. Let me hold on. No, it looks like this one's okay.
I can't
Right
see
here.
where you're. Okay.
This one's okay.
So to make sure, every round means every turn, right? Or no?
Around is the whole kind of circle of it. So, I would say since it's the only thing, so 1 turn, yeah.
Let's try this again.
Okay.
Create 1 thrall. Little Thrall Z over here,
No worries.
that's his name, is going to attempt to once again purge.
Go for it.
Cool.
That is
I
all
will
right.
once again use Thrall teamwork to try and hit it. I
I
can't roll above a single digit today.
I am hoping that it rolls over to be all high rolls for the rest of the session after this combat.
It's not going to.
But you have stunned it, so it's only going to get 3 attacks for the turn rather than 4. Do you want to pass to Bravada or?
I'll pass to Bravada.
Sounds good.
Okay. Is there a reasonable enough path for me to get to Roxy and start moving her? Is she unable to move? Was she just pinned in?
She is, for intents and purposes, I didn't put it on her thing. She is basically fully immobilized from, and sorry, the word's failing me. Stunned or paralyzed. Like, slowed 3. Because she is doing everything in her power to breathe and get away from the fire. Otherwise, she would die. This ritual is centered on killing her, so.
Okay.
If you can get her out of the circle and get her out of this building, she'd be able to be fine.
Okay.
If you're willing to jump through the fire, what is there right now, I would give you a reflex save against damage, but you can grab her and get out. If you wanted to 1 action jump in, I'd lower the damage of it because of the wooden planks that you put down, and then 1 action grab her, 1 action get out of there.
I don't know if I can do another one of those. If I get there, hit that. How about leap into the spot, taking the basic reflex save.
Yep.
Provide her with some healing, and then toss her to
Sure,
heal
and stay in the fire.
to ensure that she gets some healing.
I'll allow it.
Yeah.
Lift her over to Bram.
That's heroic, right?
Yeah, absolutely it is. Go and give me a reflex save. The ritual is distracted, so it's not going to be able to do its big damage, but it's going to be, you're fighting against 4 damage at the moment. So,
Okay.
go and give me a reflex save. DC is 17.
Fantastic.
All right, you're going to take 2 fire damage for going through there. As you jump and leap through, tumbling underneath the fire, burns the side of your back. You reach up and you can put your hand on the shoulder of Roxy.
Yeah, so Bravada just leaps through this hellish flame, reaches down, clasps her amongst the front of her tunic and her shoulders, lifts her up, and everyone that can see him will see a bright, burning light come from his eyes. The scars that litter his body will illuminate with divine radiance. And I will lay on hands.
Okay.
Casty.
All right, that'd be 6 HP. She will take it, and that will heal up the wounds that she took and more. She lets out a sigh of relief from this, and the bonus to AC protects her from the malignant flame. I'm going to then ask you to give me a reposition, and we're going to treat this as 1 success higher because she's willing.
Okay.
If you get a critical
reposition.
success, you can toss her over the fire. If not, she can just kind of just go behind you.
All right. Oh, come on. I saw that just...
Damn.
That will.
I'm going to do it.
Okay.
I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. It's worth it. Come the fuck.
Wow.
Okay, you go.
All right.
I
All right. All right. Would a D4 help this?
I would not. It's a failure by 7. So it will go to a success. So you can move her within 5 feet. She is going to have to go in the fire before Bram can take her out.
You have something
I
to do?
do have something.
I think I'm
So-
outside your banner.
You are.
You are. It was going to be for next turn. Actually, no. Yeah, you've already done this. So never mind. It's next turn.
Okay.
My turn.
No worries.
So here or here?
Here or here. Without the critical success, you can't pull her out of the fire. She is going to take the hurt.
I mean, could you just elect to not move her? Do you have to move her now that you rolled reposition?
I think we've rolled. I think that's the consequence.
Yes.
Fair enough.
It was the risk versus reward.
If
Well,
you
I was
move
trying
her-
to get her
If you
here.
move her
Yes.
down towards me, I could grab her and reposition her as well.
What's going to happen? Because the intention was to put her here, which would have saved her. You go to twist and turn. The holy magic comes out of you, heals her wounds as she goes through the air. The ritual and the scarred body lets out a scream, and you would see a whipping hellish energy strike the side of Bravada's shoulder, and you drop her. As you kind of bring her past, you're holding her above the flames, but your arm is underneath her and directly in the fire. You're going to take a lot of damage when it comes around to this thing's turn, but you are holding her over it. She's not going to take more damage. You're going to take more damage, if that's okay with you.
Okay, that's fine.
You're shielding her from the fire, like holding her as this thing begins to engulf you. There is a chance somebody else can pull her out of the fire, but you're going to be trapped in it.
Okay. That I will deal with that. That is something that he would do.
Okay.
Yeah. I think
you can pass.
Lane, do you want something to do here to reposition to get more people within your banner? Would this be something that Bram was looking for?
I think I can go either way if Bram has something that they want to do now.
Only thing I can really think of is trying to grab Roxy, and that's kind of it.
Okay. In that case, then I think I'd like to go next.
Okay.
That's all right.
Yeah, just in case anything in your banner will give us an edge here. So yeah, I'll pass the lane.
Lane will go down here. And so this is actually something I needed to ask you about, Idamera. So I have coordinating maneuvers.
Okay.
But it's reposition an opponent. Would this work here? I imagine not.
So I will allow, because this is a really cool thing, for you to allow your ally to maneuver your friend out, because I think that would be an intention of the mechanic.
Yes.
So you can immediately step as a free action. So Pravada, you can step here and get a little bit farther out of the flame.
Okay.
And then you can immediately make a reposition as a reaction again to try to pull her out again.
All right. Dope shit. Let's do it.
Thank you, Idamera.
Of course.
All right. I break through one of the boards that I knocked down and accidentally stab myself on this oddly shaped polyhedron.
Uh-huh.
And I kick it out of my way because that really hurt.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Go
dang,
on.
look at that.
Go on, Pravada. Roll me a d4. How heroic of you.
God, dog.
1 is what you needed, and you can push her to
All
Bram.
right. Excellent.
You take her completely out of the fire. Your back is to it. You're still going to be taking fire damage at the end of your turn. Your entire back is engulfed in the flames, but Roxy coughs as you pull her out of the flames towards Bram. Bram, she looks at you and she's barely breathing as there's just smoke and sulfur in her lungs. Lane, you have one more action.
I do, and this is also something that's kind of fucky because I'm not making this call as an intention to actually like hurt anyone. I was going to do pincer attack because everyone can make a step if they so choose, and Pravada could get out of the flames.
Sure. Can you do multiple tactics? No, because that one was brandish, which is the only one that has a limit on it.
Yes.
Cool. All right. Then
Holy fuck, man.
Pravada can't step because he's already used his reaction to
reaction.
reposition.
Correct.
This is true. Okay then.
But everybody
Everyone
can
else
step
can.
as a reaction if they so choose.
Yes. You could have everybody try to get away because now that you have Roxy, this thing's going to attack you. They're trying to keep you guys here, but
Yeah, then you know what? Everyone can just like make a step if they so choose, apart from Pravada, of course.
Word.
all right, everybody. If anybody wants to make a 5-foot step to reposition yourselves, in doing so, you guys know you can hear Roxy has made it out of the circle. It's up to you guys if you guys want to try to stay behind and put out this extremely potent ritual, or you guys can just try to get out of here before the thing burns down over your head.
I'm of the mind to take care of this ritual because like we can't just like leave this here, in my opinion.
I'm almost wondering if Velnasha, if one of those spaces can be stepped to, and then the thing is off guard to her.
If the thrall does, yes. Because there's a thrall that's right here. The thrall can move to here. And
Yeah, can thralls take reactions, Velnasha?
That's a question for Idamara. I don't know.
let me take a look.
Because I don't think they technically count as minions or like companions in that way.
They do. They can take reactions.
Now it's off guard.
Right.
A thrall can contribute to flanking as though they were able to make melee armor strikes.
Yes.
Oh shit, I didn't know that either.
That's crazy.
Yes.
If
nuts.
scrolls-
Yeah, that's like
wow.
that's their bread and butter usage.
Yeah.
Oh,
shit.
Very good.
see, that's awesome. Okay.
Oh, I would also like to step. I forgot to mention that.
Sounds good. The ritual is off guard. Okay. That is going to bring its AC down from 22, which is bonkers, to a 20.
That's
Alright.
doable. That's much more doable than a 22 at our level.
Right. I'll
Pass 2.
Yes, pass 2. I'll pass it to Evelyn.
Okay.
Unless Bram would like to go.
Do I go to help Velnasha in killing the ritual, or do I scoop up Roxy and bolt? I trust that Velnasha can do this. So I think I'm gonna scoop her up. What
Okay.
would it be to pick up Roxy like bridal carry style?
Well, it would be a grapple.
Mm-hmm.
If I was going by the
Gigantic.
rules of Pathfinder, you would have to reposition her every 5 feet. So we'd be pushing her 10 feet every time. I am going to ignore that because she's willing to move with you and she doesn't have her own actions. So if you're able to grapple her, you can move with her.
Okay, and she is willing, correct?
Yes, she is.
Okay. So am I targeting her? I don't think I am. I closed all of those windows like a fool. I'm gonna
Silly Billy.
try to pick her up.
Dude, nice haters.
That is a success because she's willing. She's grabbed.
Oh, I already hit the reroll. It was the exact same. It's fine. It's still a success.
Okay. And then
So
you
I
can
still
move with her.
managed to pick her up.
Yep.
So this isn't a reposition. This is I'm running while carrying her.
Yes.
Cool. Can I still move my full 50 feet while carrying her?
I'll allow it. Basically, you're saying bridal carry. I'm also willing for her to run with you. You're like holding her like a civilian. Like both.
Okay,
either
fair,
one works.
Yeah. Ooh. I have to figure out how to move her without... Because there's like... I was going to run through this little channel, but I feel... Nah, she could like follow after me without...
Yeah.
Running through the fire.
Sure.
Yeah, I would take her to here, get her out of the building, and that was the step. Was the reaction?
Mm-hmm.
That was grapple. I would take it to. I would actually. Has Velnasha gone? No,
Yes.
This is round 2. Velnasha has gone, so I throw it.
It goes to Bram.
Well, I guess if we're already getting Roxy out of the way, then I'll just help with the ritual thing, I suppose.
Yeah, you've seen this kind of ritual burn down your home and like everything that you had. I assume you want this thing gone, but you know how deadly these things can be.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll just see what I can do. See if I can do any damage to it and see what happens.
Yeah, by all means. These things aren't meant to be taken down with such things, but you can do it. You can root them.
Gotcha. Fucking tails. We'll do a tail strike.
Sure.
I guess.
Slam your tail down on it. That is a 19, which brings its AC down. Oh no, I'm sorry. It's trying to give a extra bonus down to 18. It is a hit. Or no, it's a miss because it's a 19. Its AC is. I'm sorry. What the fuck happened to it? Its AC.
Yeah, why is it saying its AC should be 20, shouldn't it?
Yeah, it just lost a bunch of AC. I didn't even touch it. AC was 22.
Does the stun do anything to drop AC?
No, it shouldn't. Stun just loses an action.
You just lose actions, yeah. Something's messing with
Off
it.
guard. Yeah,
Bram, you stumble upon that odd-shaped polyhedron that I did, and after I kicked it out of the way.
True.
I'm gonna eat the polyhedron.
No!
Off guard doesn't.
Well, so okay,
Oh,
so Bram, I'm sorry, Bram, you haven't had worked with these rules before. Basically, if somebody donates 77,500 channel points to you, you get a free D4. So you missed by 1 on the 19. If you want to save the hero point and roll the D4, you only need a 1 on the D4 to hit.
Oh.
You were donated by somebody
sure.
named Gregarious Dinosaur, some kind of Salem-like creature. One's enough. You can roll me damage and take back the hero point.
That's you.
Trying to figure out. I'm still trying to figure out where it got that extra AC loss from.
I'll figure it out
There's
some other
something
time.
strange with the
Probably
form,
some weird coding thing with
You
the-
slam your tail on it as
and-
hard as you can, as
Yeah.
with all of your might, with all of the scales in your tail. It hits it, and it takes no damage. You strike through the barrier and hit the body. This thing's hardness is so hard that your maximum damage with your tail is not enough to hurt it.
I'll just go fuck myself then.
Your tail has a low damage dice, so I apologize. It's got that agile sweeping trait. You can always go for another swing.
I'll just bite it, I guess.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
All right, 23. That hits. Roll me damage. That will not do. This thing is so physically resistant and designed to resist physical attacks. It is not broken through. You remember trying to tear down, bite things, kind of like even just rush down and smother it with your hands. You remember your hands being burned. This thing's too powerful to be taken out with physical means. It will retaliate. It is stunned 1. So by being stunned 1 by Velnasha, it can only hit 3 targets that it wants to hit in the turn. It is going to strike Roxy. It is going to attack Evelyn. It is going to attack Bram.
Say fuck me for.
I need a fortitude save from Evelyn and Roxy there, and then this one's for you, Bram, because you're with too close to it. Roxy's gonna roll.
Why did it say fuck me for? I didn't hit it. Oh, because I'm running with her, huh?
Roxy's gonna take damage. If she did not have the lay on hands, she would be dead.
Hello?
Does the protection from the lay on hands affect her saving throw by any chance?
I was factoring it in. She still failed. I apologize, but she would be dead if you didn't. So.
Which of the
first one that got
the first one?
populated?
The first.
Yes.
Okay.
The second one's for Bram.
Why? Okay. Why am I taking this save?
It's attacking you and Roxy. It has 3 actions. It attacked you. It attacked Roxy and attacked Bram.
Okay. I didn't attack it though.
It don't.
Unless it's for...
Yeah, it's just doing that because you're trying to run away from it.
It's evil. It's aiming for medics.
It is as we have discussed, this is a living fire that is intentionally attempting to kill Roxy. You are trying to bring Roxy out.
Okay.
Let's failure. You can take 10 damage. Yeah. And then Bram, I need your saving throw. It's the second one.
Second one.
This is
So
fortitude
half
save.
damage?
No. There's fortitude at the top by the there's 2 of them. You take the bottom one. The top one was from them because they're farther away. You're too close. You're gonna take a harder DC. Okay, so you can take half damage.
Light work.
Light work. You take half damage. You'll take 5. It should eat into your temp HP. Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right, that's its turn. It takes out of its stun. It comes back to having full 4 actions. It engulfs in flame and begins to spread. It is enraged that you are attempting to take away this person who it's trying to kill. In doing so, again, you do hear the screaming of somebody within. You would see Roxy turn around and shout, "Broden, please stop!" as she shouts towards the corpse. That will go to. She's gonna. The fire is going to pass to anybody but Evelyn, so you can't get Roxy out in time. I think it's gonna pass to. Let's see, Lane. You're kind of like on the side.
Okay. Lane will go into the fire as well. Actually, is there anything I can do first to help them?
None of us have our reactions back.
Oh, I'm sorry. Pravada, you were already in a fire, so you needed to make that first save too.
Oh, okay. Scroll. Light work.
Half damage.
No reaction.
Go ahead.
This isn't my first time being burned by Hellfire.
Okay. So those 2... You're just going to take her out, I have to assume, Evelyn.
Oh, yeah. If you pass
Yeah,
it to
you're
me,
just
75 feet. Well, 75 feet, yeah.
50, you still have to maintain your grapple.
Yeah.
But
do I have to maintain? That's still out, but that's also... I don't want to take Evelyn out of this combat just in case there's something I can still do.
I mean, you can...
Always
like,
just
bring
run
Evelyn
back.
out, like, Bear is outside and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
True.
Okay. Either way, though, I will trust you with that. I am going to go and help, see if I can't help cleanse the fire.
Sure.
Using my thinking skills.
You try to recall knowledge how to get rid of it, or you want to punch it?
No, can I not do a religion check?
Do you want to also try religion? You did see it
Yes.
works. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna give you the roll there. There's always multiple different methods to be able to destroy hazards in non-physical ways. Religion seems to work. I was giving that one for free because it's a religious situation. So,
You know what? Then actually, religion is really not my strong suit. I will try to recall knowledge instead, if that's okay.
Yeah, you want to just figure out the different ways you can destroy it? Yeah, sounds good. Perfect. Okay, so you look at the fiendish light, you see the barrier that's being struck multiple times, and you see its infernal whims and wants. This thing is burning, this Broden's person's soul to cinders, and there are multiple ways that you can get through this. You can use Arcana to seal and snuff it out within like an arcane bubble, basically. Like, use Arcana to undo the barrier and like kill it. You can do Occultism to attempt to undo the ritual through strange means. You can use Religion. Those three are the easiest ones. They're all DC 18. Okay? There is another option. It is, there's two more options. One, you can use water, any water or light ability. So if you have a water, anything with a water trait, anything with a light trait, can attempt to counteract the shadow flame. And it will be an actual, like, straight up counteract check of DC 17. If you can succeed, it snuffs it out immediately. The second thing is to use Thievery to sneakily move up and disrupt the barriers, engravings, and the writing and infernal on the person. And diabolic on the person. It is a difficult DC 20, but on a critical success, it would destroy the ritual, sever the connection, and remove it.
I see. I imagine a water skin is not nearly enough for like that counteract.
No, it would not be. That'd be a magical water, magical light.
Well, Lane would have told this to the people around them, but they will attempt an Arcana check.
I will provoke it.
Thank you very much.
Okay, you stun to it immediately as you begin to kind of work your way around it. You're working against this whoever made this thing, whatever Hell Knight or Signifier did this. You begin to undo their work, lowering the barrier. In reality, this severs the connection a bit. It is at stunned 2. Also, I will inform you of this. If this thing ever reaches stunned 4, it instantly dies. That is its disable parameter. There are many ways to stun it. If you can stun it to 4, it dies.
Excellent. I will pass it along to Velnasha, if that's cool.
Sure. You did take an offensive attack against it, which means it's going to steal.
I see. All right.
But I'm kind of on the fence on if I should let it. What do you guys think above table? Do you think this thing should be sentient enough to be able to steal, or do you guys like that it's an end of round thing?
I'm like, it's a sentient evil, like, fire, like, thing. I think that it makes sense that it could steal, but...
Yeah.
Okay. It will steal.
Yeah, it makes sense, unfortunately.
It immediately goes for Lane, who is attempting to undo the bindings on it. Lane, this is your fortitude save. Go ahead and make it.
Ouch.
Lane, you're going
I'll re-roll that.
Sure. I'll roll the damage just so we know what it is.
Fair enough.
Uh-oh.
Lane, check still.
You'll take 11 damage. It's then going to... It's designed to attack Roxy. It's going to attack Roxy. It's going to attack Evelyn. So you two can make this save.
Ooh.
Yeah, Roxy will die if she fails this, so...
Could I... I want to try something. Let me look. Do I have anything? I don't have any reactions! I wanted to try to, like, react to it, like, reflex, like, push her out of the way of the fire. There's not...
Well, you should have your reaction back because you took your turn after stepping.
Correct.
I don't have an actual, like...
Reaction, yeah.
Reaction that mechanically would do that.
I tell you what.
I misunderstood.
If something happens here and she does fail it, I may attempt to let you take a really bad hit to save her.
Yeah, I'm a bodyguard.
Sounds good.
That's what I do. Okay. Let's
gonna make
see
her
her roll. I want to see her first. I want to see her stuff first.
Light work. Roxy gets through it. She's gonna take 5 damage, be left with 1 hit point, but she'll make it out of this.
Oh.
So you go ahead and take yours as normal.
So mine is
The same
that
one as
one
Roxy.
that provoked on
Roxy,
Okay.
yeah.
Watch me fucking get a 1. Okay, no, I was about to say, dude, she should be carrying me.
You take 11 damage.
Ouch. Bad news, gang. I take 1 more of those and I'm down.
Yeah.
Well, that's why you got to get out of there.
That's what I'm gonna do, because if nobody else...
You steal?
Lando already went. I'm stealing. I'm stealing.
All right, sounds good.
I'm stealing, and there's my first 10 feet with Roxy.
Yeah. Evelyn, as you
And-
look back, you see a hand of claws of fire that reach up from the ground to grab both of you. It burns and singes your flesh, and you rush out onto the street.
Yeah.
Okay, and she's safe. I'm gonna say that you're Roxy out of combat. You lose your turn here, but you get her to safety with Bear. Bear immediately begins to lick off some of the smoke and begin to try to help.
I was gonna say drop her off with Bear, immediately running back in.
Sure, go ahead.
The finality of my movement. That's the rest of that.
You had to use one more
Second
action.
Stride.
You had to use one stride or one action to keep holding her. So
Grapple.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. I did not know that was how that worked.
Yeah.
So my second stride ends here.
yes. Who you can pass to?
Lane has already went. Oh god, I don't remember where everybody was. I believe Velnash was here. Lane was here. Or no. They're somewhere. I passed to... Oh, I have it right here. Velnasha!
All right.
I clicked the arrow and it didn't do it.
Okay. It's going to go to Valnasha. This thing is
Valnasha.
looking weakened by Lane beginning to undo its barrier.
I'd like to continue that if I can.
Absolutely. I would count it being surrounded, kind of working towards the DC that you guys are working together. Are you using Arcana, Occultism, Religion, or Thievery?
Occultism.
Sounds good. In this manner, you are calling upon your own practices. You begin to connect to the spirit of Broden himself and begin to separate him from the fire. Without its kindling, this flame has nothing that it can do. It begins to immediately break down as you begin to kind of untether the both of them. The thralls begin to kind of like weave into his body and begin to break this away. It snuffs out some of the fire on it. This thing is already breaking down. I believe you rolled a success, didn't you, Lane?
Yes, I did.
Okay, yeah. Well, not sure. How do you want to finish this off?
I'm sorry, I don't really have a good descriptor.
That's okay. Kind of seeing Lane worm through the barrier there, kind of begin to undo the arcane seal. Vel, you kind of reach in, you connect to this man's soul, you feel it tethered, burned, and destroyed, and you begin to release him. The thralls begin to separate, makes this very thin barrier, but when it does, it's just... And you would watch as this thing lets out a gasp, almost in scream, and it will snuff out the darkened flames, and the arm that was reaching across the tavern to get Roxy just falls to the ground in normal flame, losing its sentience. And the body just sits there. And the hazard is destroyed. That's a matter of just getting out of here.
That was fun. Yeah. Are we still in initiative to move? or-
If you guys want to say that you guys just get out, I'm okay with just saying that you guys get out.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah.
Excellent.
I'm gonna delete my level thrall.
All right.
Goodbye, my lover. Goodbye, my friend.
As you guys rush back out and begin to catch up to Roxy, Bram, you've never seen anyone be able to undo the Canian flames of Hellknights. And seeing these people quickly move up, begin to perform a small ritual, undo the power of it, it likely for a moment fills you with a bit of hope or pride that you have people that are able to actually stop their machinations beside you. Roxy coughs as you guys pull her from the side of the building. She heaves over for a second and begins to spit out. She then kind of looks over towards you guys and says,
Good to see you. Appreciate the rescue. Don't suppose we can get across the creek?
We can, but we have business here first.
She sits down. She has 1 HP. She is
Yes,
almost on the verge
very
of
badly.
unconscious.
I mean, Nasha would be healing.
Sure. You immediately kind of begin to come out and kind of wipe away at some of the soot, the sulfur on her body. And if you want to take 10 minutes outside here, you're more than welcome to. Warble comes up and gives Roxy a hug. And as soon as she does, you guys hear it as Roxy is searing hot at this and kind of pulls away and says,
Oh, Roxy. Thank you, all of you. You don't know, did you stop the fire?
We couldn't stop all of the fire, but we stopped the cursed one.
Good. Oh, God. The Hellknights, they were looking for...
and you see Roxy go,
Warble, don't. And
Warble goes,
they saved you. You know these people, you told me about them.
Roxy just kind of sighs with a cough and says,
I'm fine.
and Warble says,
The Pickwood here has a tunnel of some kind. It goes from here to the Bumblebrashers.
See. What are the Bumblebrashers?
Oh, we live in the bottom of the Citadel.
Bottom of the Citadel?
Yeah. My people, they've been in danger. We come and go through Breachill through that way rather than going to the gates. Safer that way. But
Smart.
I just wanted to say, like, I haven't heard from my people, and it would really mean a lot if you checked on them.
We'll do what we can.
There's like an army surrounding them, but none of them are coming through the tunnels.
That is odd. They're sieging you as well.
Well, ever since the Hellknights came, they've been hiding in the vault basements. That's where it leads to. So I thought maybe they were just taking refuge, but you'd think once the Everett War started happening and they got surrounded and more Hellknights started coming in, and now I'm scared for them.
So, there are some in the tunnels and the Hellknights have surrounded them?
No, the tunnels lead to the Citadel's vaults. They live in the vaults.
I see.
Has the Citadel not been reclaimed by the Order of the Nail?
It has.
Or the Rack?
That's why I'm surprised they haven't come back through. They know better. Helba, she's my our chieftain. She's strong, but she's not that strong. She wouldn't fight the Hellknights.
Something may have prevented them from leaving.
Yeah, and that's why I'm
Yes.
worried. Can I?
We have... Go ahead.
We should take Roxy to the Dream House. The priest there, he's kind. He can help heal her so that you guys can...
you see, she looks up towards you, Val, and says,
So that you guys can continue on, but you've already seen... You seemingly can already do that, and...
she just seems like overwhelmed by your guys' abilities already.
Well, a little help wouldn't hurt. I can only heal one at a time.
You see, she nods. Pravada, we can say that you're also refocusing in this moment as Street Wounds is happening.
Sure, that'll work for me. I was trying to weigh whether I want to risk a treat wounds roll, or if I wanted to refocus to have emergency on tap.
Absolutely. I guess. Yeah, no, that's fine. If you guys are willing to take the 10 minutes here, Bram, you are still here with Evelyn, and Evelyn, you haven't spoken too much either. Did you want to make a deal with me, Bram?
A deal in what exactly?
You're barely injured, right?
Yeah.
While they're treating the wounds, did you want to say that you go snuff out the flames?
Sure.
What's left of it, kind of save the tavern? You don't have to if you don't want to. You can be out here and also help with healing. But I just wanted to give that offer.
Sure. Why not?
Roxy would point towards you, and you know where the water barrels are because you've lived here for like a couple weeks, right? Before the Hellknights took over the area. So you could go over and go grab the water barrels in the back. And now that the bodies are, and by the time that you're done over the 10 minutes, you see the splayed out body of what you recognize to be one of the tavern patrons. One of the regulars, a local smith who was the one that was laid out on the table and turned into a conduit for the flames of Cania. You're able to put out the rest of the fire. Would you do anything with his body? He is engraved with diabolic runes.
I'm not doing shit with it.
Very well.
I don't know what I would do with it, but I ain't doing nothing.
Got it. Better not to disturb that, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Velnasha, I'm not going to make you roll for the treat wounds roll. I think Roxy, I think she's also, yeah. So you can just go ahead and roll me I think it's what, 2d8?
Yes.
Yeah, just roll me 2d8. Very good. The reason why is Warble is there, and Warble would be aiding in all street woundsing, and so I'm just going to combine both of you guys doing it at once to just be a 2d8 that you guys are having together. With that, and removing the smoke inhalation, there's 10 minutes. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, never mind. I didn't make a roll, so my medic dedication wouldn't kick in for the extra 5.
I'd give it the extra 5.
It's only if I beat a DC 20. Though.
I'd say with Warble, you absolutely could. The two of you working together, you're both. She seems to be some Desmond healer, like a medic.
Oh wow.
She will look up towards you guys with a smile. Evelyn, you have 10 minutes. What are you doing?
Well, I'm not really sure. Could I guess make? She's kind of, her curiosity is piqued. I don't know what skill or lore skill or just a general recall knowledge it would be. From what Warble said, does it feel like the Hellknights, or I guess she'd investigate this, like asking Warble if her own knowledge doesn't suffice.
Mm-hmm.
Does it seem like the Hellknights want what is specifically in the vaults, or is the goblins being not able to come through the tunnels a consequence of something else the Hellknights are doing?
The vaults would not be sealed to them, and the Hellknights would have taken over a goblin tribe in a day. And it's been a month.
Right.
So you likely think that there is a consequence of something happening is stopping the Bumble Brashers from coming through. You think?
So it is less that the Hellknights went directly for the vaults and more something else.
Yes. I think you also put together that Roxy has been defiantly staying in the Pickled Ear for the month, even through Hell Knight occupation, even serving as she's needed to loyalists to placate them. She was hoping.
Which means she was waiting.
Yeah, if you guys recall in the first session, I talked about how she was somebody who was suspected of bringing refugees through.
I see.
If you want, I can bring Roxy over. I'm quiet, or if you want to come with me, we can mend your wounds.
Unfortunately, we have business, but if all things go well, we should eventually make our way there.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
She looks at Roxy, and Roxy says, "The hole's under the whiskey barrel. If you want to check, when you have time." And she will kind of be lifted up with Warble, and they're going to go together towards the dream house. Okay.
Okay.
Evelyn, if you were doing any 10-minute activities like treat wounds, anything like that?
I got a fat +0 in medicine, my man.
Sure, no worries.
I guess I'll say that I did the recall knowledge to do that, to get that information.
Sure, yeah, just thinking about it.
Yeah, just trying to put 2 and 2 together with the old warfare lore.
Okay. You guys are battered and beaten. A lot of you guys are badly injured, or the like. Bram, your best. You kind of step out of the pickled ear. It's been relatively saved. You kind of throw the water barrel over your shoulder. It crashes onto the ground. As you guys go to make your decision, do you guys know where you want to go next?
Yes, we will be going next to... What is the name of it? So we've gone to the pickle ear. Let me...
Oscar's
We're going to
wheels.
Busker's Wheels now.
All right. In that case, we are going to move over there as you guys break off from Warble and Roxy. You're heading towards the dream house. You guys cut over top, and once again, there's just nobody here, nobody to stop you. You're badly injured. You see eyes staring down at you from the various rooftops. You don't know how many of them are fiends or actual animals. And not until very much later, you finally make it over towards the Busker's Carts and Wheels, which announces itself to you because of the clouds of smoke and ash near the northwest gate. As you come close, you hear, "Water! Bring water!" As people are shouting, you can see people running. You can see confused townsfolk that have stayed, running back and forth, back and forth. You can see haphazardly slopping buckets towards the burning building. And as you guys look over, you can see that there is tradesmen with large gnarled hands shouting orders with a wet cloth over his face, black smoke pouring from nearby buildings. And as you guys rush up, you guys can come in and help the firefighting, as it seems they have begun to burn this place down. When we come back in 15 minutes.
Whoa!
Mm-hmm.
All right.
All right, and we return. Let's see. All right. So, as we jump back to it, you guys are immediately thrust into Busker's Carts and Wheels peripheral. Even by down the street, you guys start breaking into a running sprint as you see the clouds of smoke and ash billowing near Breachill's northwest gate. You see calls for water echoing from multiple areas, confused town people rushing haphazardly, and you realize where many of the townspeople have run to in the time since you guys have been around. You see that the leathery tradesman with the large gnarled hands, he's shouting orders, got the wet cloth over the face to block the smoke pouring from nearby buildings, and a nearby sign says Busker's Carts and Wheels. And though a few wagons remaining in the Wainwright's yard are broken, they at least are not on fire yet, but it's spreading quickly. You see him turn towards the group of you coming by and he goes, "You there! Don't just stand up, out! Go grab a bucket!" And he shouts towards you guys to do so. This is going to follow similar things to a chase rules. So you guys will be able to save wagons based on how well this goes. So no initiative needs to be rolled. We're going to go down the list. Evelyn, you see the man running over. You can see he points towards where there's a small well basin that somebody, like they have people rushing all the way to and coming back from. People are grabbing barrels out of homes and the like full of water. What would you like to do? You can help douse the flames, whether that be like going to go use survival to track down more water, athletics to just run as fast as you can and rush back. You could attempt to organize bucket brigades if you wanted to. Try to craft or mend some of the things to help have better, because the slopping buckets aren't doing that well. What do you think Evelyn would do in this moment?
I don't feel like I'm the best at a bucket brigade. I think I do want to lean on my athletics here.
Sure. Go ahead and give me an
I'm not
athletics
the-
check.
I'm not the best at it, but I feel like I can.
Critical failure hurts this. Normal failure doesn't hurt it.
Would that be a?
That's a normal
would that
failure.
Be a crit failure?
Nope. DC's 15. The 5 or lower hurts the fires.
Something really funny just happened.
What?
A strange little triangle hit you in the head.
Oh, that's weird.
Oh God, those are sharp.
Go for it.
At full speed.
You need a 4 to make it a success? That's unfortunate. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
That's scary. Okay.
Dude, every D4 we have rolled this session has been a 1.
This session
Correct.
has been a
Curse
really
session.
bad roll.
Dude.
Yeah.
The rolls this session, they fucking hate us.
Okay. So with a 12, you do not harm, you just begin to help, you know? You don't get any extra saved wagons so far. Leaving that as it lies. Bram, what would you like to do?
I guess Bram will just try and get as much water as he can.
Is that tracking down
Which
water with
one?
survival, or are you going to be just like bucket, like getting in there with water?
Yeah, tracking down.
Give me survival. Just in your sheet, like the main area with okay. 12. No, that's all right. That's just a straight normal. You find a group of water, you bring them over, but you don't find any bountiful amounts. You're all good. That is going to head over, unless you have anything you want to do to change that roll, or are you all good?
No, I'm
All
good.
right, that's going to rush over to Pravada. Pravada, how are you helping?
So, living on a homestead, having had to fend for ourselves a lot, not directly in civilization.
Yeah.
I imagine we've had a lot of incidences that we've had to kind of make do. And some of that is dealing with like broken wheels and having to pull plows out from stuck ground. Is there any way I can use my experience with farming to help me better free up some of these not yet burned wagons?
I would definitely say so. You can rush it and try to repair or use something to stick underneath rather than being... farming would definitely apply for helping the wagons get out of the area before they're burned, because they're broken.
Okay.
You rush over.
Excellent.
You see, Pravada, they've been smashed in with maces. Like, these were not broken because of, like, derelictness or,
Misuse,
like...
yeah.
somebody broke these on the way out.
All right. Here we go. Oh, come on. That is that's the third time that's happened. Damn. Well.
It goes down to DC 10 for you because you're using a lore skill.
Yep. I'm also, definitely not stalling.
Yeah, I know.
Farmada.
Farmada. Yep, Farmada. Go for it. Whoever Farmada
right.
is. Just need a 4.
Piss off.
Okay. Recognizing broken wheels and spurs is fine. Seeing maces shattering them, that's a little bit less of like a, oh, I can jury rig it, more of a, oh, this thing's sabotage. Give me a quick seek.
All right.
You see in the back of one of the wagons, a couple of bits of like dropped off gear and the like, but you can see that there is one person who is in the back of the wagon who has been maced in the forehead and is unconscious. Kind of like thrown in there for the burning.
Do I think that an application of lay on hands could wake this person up? Get them active again?
Yes, I would say so, but we're gonna go back to that on your next round, if that's okay.
Okay.
All right.
Yep.
All right. That's gonna go to Lane. Lane, what would you like to do?
I would like to try and organize bucket brigades to try and get people to be doing this more efficiently.
Intimidation or diplomacy will work here.
Which one
What about
do
a what about a commander action?
No.
I'm gonna be giving a bonus just for being a commander here.
Okay.
Okay, I will do intimidation.
Yeah. The banner alone, and I would add the banner bonus to the roll here, which I think is +1, right?
Yes.
That'll drag over to 15, so that'll be 1 point in your guys' favor. So you're going to be you're at 1 point at the current moment. As you begin to help organize people, they come into bear rushes forward and helps bring little buckets towards you and rush forward, barking, helping guiding people out of the fire. And that's going to go to Velnasha. What would you like to do?
I would like to very nicely summon some thralls in their fluffiest, most silk sprite forms, and get them to, like, I don't know, I guess help with carrying empty buckets back to be refilled, just speeding up the process.
Sure.
Like Basil fellas.
Yeah!
Yay!
Are you willing to sacrifice something for me?
Depends on what it is.
Are you willing to drop a focus spell to empower them? Because there is a rule when it comes to these kind of things. That if you have a thing that I think would help a lot, which summoning thralls, I think very much helps the situation. If you're willing to drop one focus point on it to empower them to come forward and backwards quicker, I would allow you to get an automatic success.
Sure, I'll use a thrall charge.
Charge!
No, I don't think those take. It's under the focus pool, but it doesn't take a focus point. I might be wrong.
I'm willing to just say like that, like life tap, or like it's an actual focus point, but you just empower thrall charge. They run 2 and 4. Usually, this would be like, I'm a spellcaster. I use a first rank like hydraulic push, which is like a water spell. I'm considering this in the same realm of you're using a focus spell, you're using a resource. It becomes a success. So you guys are at 2 successes as your thralls flare upwards, begin to guide people through. They carry small bits out. One of them begins to roll a wheel, forward as they spin around it. And people begin to help and aid. A lot of people get scared by them a little bit, but beyond that, they rush out.
I asked them to be cute. I asked them to be cute and fluffy.
They are cute, but some people are scared of cute things. Or just thrown off by it.
So they're stupid.
Yes. A lot of unfortunately, villagers are stupid. That is going to go to the top of the round again. So you guys are at 2 successes. You guys can save a wagon if you make it to 3. That is going to go... This is the last round. So top of the round. Evelyn, what would you like to do?
Absolutely no way I think I could use my knowledge of Jaruma to help. Nor... I feel like Lane's got the alley that warfare could cover. Acrobatics, I don't think does anything. Diplomacy, I don't think it does it. I think I just go for my athletics again. I think she's...
Go for it. You're tired after getting burned. I don't blame you for just going for it.
Dude, all right. You know what?
I mean,
I'm risking it.
Yeah, I can feel you. I can feel you going. Yes.
All right. It's not a crit fail, I believe. So
you do help, Evelyn. You are another body, and you are able to make this possible. Okay. You are another body. You do not harm the attempt. You are helping. You just do not get any bonus points.
Okay.
That will go to Bram. Bram, what would you like to do? Crack down more water. Just rush the water down in there. Try to pull one of the wagons out. What do you got?
I'll probably just rush down the water, most likely.
Sure.
I can't imagine him doing a whole lot with pulling the fucking wagon out.
No, that's all right. Give me athletics. That's a critical success. You see, you go rush down tracks and water. You then come back and you see a whole bunch of barrels, and you realize one of the wagons is about to be completely engulfed. You grab 3 sets of barrels, rush them over your shoulder. You run into the barrier of where all the wagons are. You crack them over your shoulder and just throw the barrels out, and they spray over a whole bunch of them. And you gain 2 points. You're going to save at least 1 wagon at the end of this. And that will go to Pravada.
All right, this individual, he was in the back of one of the
Yes,
wagons,
like discarded
to be burned.
Yes, sabotaged, and then he was discarded. You can see him under a bundle of cloth, blood on the smear of it.
Oh. I would like to once again channel Inner Divine Light and restore vitality to this man.
I'll consider this an automatic success, because you're willing to use a focus point here. And as the life returns to him, you hear the cracking of bones as you lift off the cloth. As he stands up, it falls off of his face like off of a veil, and you can see bone on his skull. Like he was hit so hard that it's been like bludgeoned. He like looks up and he goes, "Dragon, dragon, dragon!" He begins to shout in the middle of all. People begin to scream. People begin to scream immediately, and run and go duck for cover. You guys lose 1 point for getting this person, but you gain 1 point in the same way. Hinder, help, and he goes to grab your body and says, "Dragon! There's a dragon!"
I think this man gets bodily picked up and shaken.
Yeah.
Get a hold of yourself. There is work to be done.
We have to get out. We have to get out of the city.
There is work to be done. Many hands lighten the load.
Give me a demoralize.
Yeah, all right.
Dude, that intimidated me.
You're frightened.
That intimidated me in real life.
He begins to get sick. He gets scared. He begins to run away.
I think I have wasted enough time trying to convince this person in this moment.
Okay. That'll go to...
unless there's something else I can do. I mean, I feel like I got a
No, you're good.
couple of rolls there.
Yeah, you got Pravada. I was the demoralized. I'll let 3. You got a success. That person gave you guys a negative because people are scared now. But like,
Yeah.
it's fine. That will go to Lane.
All right. Lane is actually kind of built for this. Lane has group coercion.
Perfect.
Lane would like to try and command people to stop hiding, and to keep helping.
Sure. Yeah. Go ahead and give me that. I'm gonna make this a super easy roll for you. DC 10.
Thank you.
Just give me an intimidation. You're good.
That's why we go into intimidation. That's good.
All right. The group of people all turn. I assume what you're shouting like, "There's no dragon!" Like, get back! Like, fire!
Yeah.
Okay. Absolutely. You stop him from running further and likely getting ambushed in an alleyway as well. The guy kind of stops and he begins to like breathe a bit, and he comes over towards you and sticks close to you. And he's looking at the sky, scared. And then that is going to go to Velnasha. You could just use another focus point if you want to, or because you guys are already saving 1 wagon. Up to you.
What else really needs to be done?
There's broken wagons. You're going to try to pull 1 more out to try to save it. There's 6 wagons that are here. 3 of them were already engulfed by the time you got here and are gone. 3 of them were able to be saved. Only 1 of them is secured at the moment. 2 of them are about to crumple and be lost in the flames. You could help douse it by going up yourself and doing athletics. You could attempt to go find more water with survival. You could try to command people to stay in line with intimidation. You can use your thralls to like swarm one and pull it out of the fire.
Yeah, I think I'd like to do that one. I want to use another focus point to... My thralls will help me pull a wagon away.
Sounds good. Some of the thralls are like burned away at it, and some of them but immediately come back, kind of pulling the wheels and dragging, kind of you grabbing the helm of it and tearing it out. People immediately begin to splash water it, and with another automatic success, you guys end this with 6 points and rescue 2 of the cards. And by the end of it, people are panting, people are covered in burns, people begin to come over, people begin to shake hands, people look a bit scared, people begin to go back to their houses after this all and begin to mend the wounds. And you see the guy who is close to you, Lane, is holding on to your leg. You kick him off? Lane?
I'm so sorry. My little sister came in and
Oh,
me.
that's all right.
He's holding onto my leg?
Yeah, he's like clutching your leg, looking up at you. He goes, you sure it's not here? But the sun.
There is no dragon.
The sun.
Get off of me.
The sun is crested under. Oh, I mean, you gonna kick him away. He like holds onto the side of his head where like the lay on hands is held, but he's very wounded.
Mm-hmm.
He goes, where are they then? Where's... Are they gone? Have they already left us?
The dragon is not here. The city is still in danger.
No. It's coming. The dragon's... It was there at the gallows. It killed the general.
It was there.
Yes.
It's no longer here.
He grabs on the side of you and says, no, you don't... I'm Fadlby. I work for Vuskers. The Hellknights, they're paying me to take them out. They said everyone needs to be out of the city by the time the sun crests over the noon, because the dragon...
Can I sense motive him?
Yeah.
I want to see if he's talking about something that has happened or will happen.
No, go for it. Lane, you realize it is mighty convenient that the Hellknights are out in the streets.
Yeah, Lane, no, there's no... And then, goes rigid. They're bringing a dragon here.
Yes, there's something about a ritual summoning. They're bringing it back. It was gone, it left, they're summoning it in the
Where?
The Citadel.
Shit. Okay, we have to go. We don't have the time to check in on the dream house.
The Eagle Knights, they're gonna be burned.
Yeah, okay. Shit. Alright. Do you know if the dream house is safe? You should go there, you're very heavily injured.
Sure, I'm fine. He, begins to drool.
Keels over.
Yeah. He kind of begins to turn. You see one of the man that was shouting at you guys. I'll take him there with the wagon.
Thank you.
And he will kind of sit there and he'll go, you're injured, take care of yourself too. And he will palm you what he's been giving out to people. He'll palm you a elixir of life.
Thank you.
And yeah, he'll kind of be taken away. People will be settled up on the 2 repaired wagons. People will thank you guys profusely. For doing this. Some people begin to offer their thanks, come over, they begin to set up on the wagon, but soon enough that will not matter. As this, the quiet streets, you begin to look around Lane, as well as, I'm not sure if the rest of you guys know this or if you're going to go communicate that to the party, what Fadlby told you.
Yeah, of course I am.
Yeah.
Of course I am. I'm not just gonna...
Yeah.
I can't add an elixir of life to my thing.
Oh, I've got you.
So if you could do that.
Yep.
Thank you.
So, are we above table? Are we collectively saying to book it back across the river?
Yeah,
Yes.
I think Evelyn would, hearing that a dragon is coming, Indira Cormoth would be her highest priority. She's wanting to immediately go back to Town Hall to secure Indira's evacuation.
Give me a warfare lore.
May I also get one?
Yeah.
Here you go. I have no hero points. Ooh, That's not bad for a lore. That's really not bad for a lore.
Both of you kind of have this moment. You begin to assess the situation. You think of your friends. You think of safety, and you look up and you see 100,000 Eagle Knights, trebuchets, siege weapons. They're surrounding the citadel. They've taken half of Breachill, right?
Mm-hmm.
It took them a month to get here, and the reason they came in here was because their dragon was not here. A big reason they would not do that because the dragon is not here. It kind of hits you. That'll said, the crest afternoon. You don't know how long you have, but a dragon's wing is far too fast. You will not be outside of the border of this city within the hour. Or the border of, into Andoran within the hour. A dragon's wing is fast enough that they will ambush, especially if the Andoran Knights are not prepared for it. People will be slaughtered, whether they're in the town hall or being evacuated or not. This dragon is going to reduce you to cinders.
Okay.
So it's after the crest of noon, he said.
Yes, and it is 1 p.m. It is after the crest of noon. The Hellknights were informed to be out of the city by the crest of noon.
So we do not have the time to get anyone out. Not even a single person.
The trap has already been sprung, you feel.
So...
It is a matter of time before she arrives.
Then we have to go back to the town hall and try to repel it. Do whatever we can.
A dragon? A dragon? I think we'd be having this conversation running back to the town hall, but we can't repel a dragon. You saw what it did to the old man.
That's true, but we have to do something. We can't just let it slaughter people here.
The tunnels!
Yes.
The tunnels!
That's a good thought. That's our only hope. We have to
It's
go
under
to
the
tunnels.
It's under the whiskey barrel. Andira. I have to get Andira.
You mean to take her into the citadel?
I mean, into the tunnels. We have to. I mean, it's that or burn. To Evelyn.
It's true.
I think, yeah. At least Evelyn, if nobody else, at least Evelyn would fucking double time to...
So, Idamera,
Yep.
I'm sorry, I'm just going to
We can bump
ask
table.
something, just
Hmm?
clear something up. The town hall is the citadel. Do I have
No.
that? Okay.
So the Hellknight Citadel is on Breachill. On the very, very top of the mountain.
Right.
It is a giant fortress where the Hellknights have taken over.
Right.
Um,
Okay, alright.
It is
I was getting them confused in my brain.
in their vaults. It's where the dragon came out of last time. If you recall, it suddenly showed up. When nobody had any warning or nobody had any idea. It didn't even come out of the citadel. It just appeared above the citadel.
Yes, so they're summoning it quite literally. Okay. Alright. In that case, it would be the time that... I don't think that we have the time to go up there and stop it. The actual summoning of this dragon.
I think Evelyn would key on something, if I may. Evelyn would remember that Cato Volanax said that he wanted the old man in the town square in 1 hour.
So you think we have an hour?
It is an hour past the crest of noon.
True.
If that ritual takes 1 hour, it could be any minute. Oh, fuck me.
Then in that case, we have to just book it to the town hall and try to get to the tunnels. That's the only place we can hide.
Here's the problem. The tunnels are here.
Yes.
The town hall
true.
is here.
That's true.
Okay, Idamera,
Mm-hmm.
Evelyn would ask you all to go to the tunnels. Idamara.
Yeah.
If Evelyn absolutely hauled ass, teared as fast as she possibly could, even leaving gear with the group to, like, run faster, how fast could she sprint from here to the town hall?
It would be an hour and a half round trip. If you brought Indira into the tunnels and the dragon made it here, you would starve underneath with the pickled ear burned over on top of you when a dragon's fire burns it down.
The tunnels wouldn't work then.
They wouldn't save you from a dragon fire. They would just merely...
Yeah, it would prolong the inevitable.
Going towards the Citadel, that's where they're going to be. I mean, they took it over. That's where they're summoning it.
I feel like there's something I'm missing.
I feel like there's something I'm missing
Yeah.
too.
There's some clues, some...
There's something.
Like, do we just leave the town?
That's
Like-
my thought, but we have...
We wouldn't have
Dog.
the time to.
Dog.
Okay. This might be a stupid question.
Mm-hmm.
Wagon maker, wagon guy.
Yeah.
Has wagons.
Yes.
I assume potentially mounts pull those wagons.
Yes, they were stolen by the Hellknights, but there could be some horses still around town on the south side.
On the
Which we
south
are on the
side.
opposite side of.
Dark fog.
There's not even like some broke down fucking hoopty of a Hans we can.
I'm sure you could grab somebody's hunts that they've kept inside or something of the like.
Like that's the only thing I can think to make this quicker. But I'm also kind of
Yeah.
with Raptor that even if we do secure the package, like where do we? I feel like I'm missing critical information.
I think Evelyn's biggest concern right now is Indira first, which she's a bodyguard, she's a black jacket.
Well,
Okay.
that's what I mean by securing the package.
I know.
Okay, so we don't have.
I didn't, so thank you for clarifying, Marissa.
Yeah,
I was like... Anyway, sorry, Salem, go ahead.
The Great Dream House. We could check there and see if there's anything there that like could possibly help us here. It's like a faint sliver of a hope, but like I don't see any other way forward, unfortunately. The only other way forward that I could think of would be trying to set a trap or something, but it's a dragon. It's a fully grown
It's a fucking
like
dragon.
It's a fucking dragon.
It's a dragon that didn't even bother. Like it straight up like
I'm gonna be so real.
murdered a level 18
Mhm.
paladin.
yeah,
I'm gonna
no,
be so
we
real.
don't
I
need
have
to
champion.
fuck.
13 hit points.
I have 11.
Yeah, I have
now.
8. We are in no condition to try and like combat
Do
anything.
with it.
Okay.
I'm
Here's-
just suggesting the haunts in
Yeah.
case. Like I know you're dead set.
Oh, no,
my
I'm-
concern is like, so then what are the rest of us supposed to do?
I
Like
think
above
we
table, I am very lost.
I think we get the Hans, we attach it to a wagon. If anybody has a wagon, and if we have a wagon, if anybody has a horse, like in this immediate radius, we hitch it to the wagon, we fucking GTA it down to town hall, grab Indira and fucking whip it to this gate, just out of town. The
I mean,
most direct
you know,
line.
I'm thinking of Garrus rules right now. Even with a mount like double the movement speed, you're
It would
still
be
looking
like
at 45 minutes.
And all of that being said, it's a dragon. We will be out very much in the open, will be very obvious. The dragon will almost certainly just like see us and eat us.
I'm gonna be honest. I think we might have to hopefully rely on the fact that Andira is hopefully smart and plucky enough to not stay put.
But she doesn't know.
I'm sure
Will
she
soon.
can sense a change in the winds, per se.
Mhm.
It's going to be a pretty clear sign, I think, soon.
Above.
Yeah,
ab-
especially...
Go ahead.
No, you.
I was just gonna say, above table there is 1,000 knights, professionally trained, with siege weapons outside. They are ready to face and storm a citadel that they have been surrounding and encircling for a month now, with 1,000 Hellknights in it. A battle was going to take place in Breachill. People were going to die. This was already going to be where you're already supposed to be out by nightfall. The new information is that the Eagle Knights and the Andorans are about to be ambushed by a dragon, and there is not much that even Eagle Knights can do against that thing. Question is, what can you do to either stop that or save who you can? But Breachill will be lost against its might, and these Andoran Knights will likely be slaughtered if it is able to be brought here.
Okay. In that case, I think we have to pivot to saving whoever we can, because the knights will not really be able to stand up against the dragon's might, but it will be distracted trying to dispatch them. So
Hedge our bets, try and get to the dream house and see who we can pull out. Try and make our way down south and get out this gate at the end.
yeah, get a wagon.
Yeah. I think Salem's right. I think you're right. I think that's truly, like, our best bet.
Okay.
What about Andira? What about Andira?
We'll grab Andira. We'll be grabbing
Yeah.
Andira.
Okay.
Easy peasy. It is on,
Yeah,
the dream
I mean,
house is
like,
on the way.
I'd
What was that, Versa?
I'm good.
No.
I was just assuring Evelyn
I
that
want-
the dream house is on the way. As you get on south, you can just pivot for a quick stop at the town hall and grab Indira.
Oh, okay, yeah, I see.
Yeah.
No, I'd like to hear Versa's opinion.
Yeah, me too.
I'm all good.
Okay.
Okay, if you're sure.
The direness of the situation, the secret information revealed that almost got
So we
a
just go this way.
person murdered. Yeah, absolutely. That'll work too. That someone overheard something that they weren't supposed to, and then they were discarded to be burned within the Wainwright. You rush down towards the dream house. As you know, Warble and Roxy are taking refuge there, as well as many people who are injured and sick. As you rush there, it is not long before you arrive at a large stone monastery that towers over the block. You see the open doors that lead to corridors and gardens crowded with injured and discouraged town people, looking to fresco murals of the night sky, icons of Desna all around for hope. Weary priests are tending to overwhelming numbers as you realize this is where all the townspeople have come to for refuge. As you guys rush towards the stairs, walking up it, you can see an elven priest in blue and purple robes, bound with a butterfly clasp, makes the rounds, offering words of encouragement. He sees you guys as you guys begin to approach and say, "Oh, welcome to the Great Dreamhouse, travelers. Perhaps our luck has turned at last. Are you Warble's friends?"
Yes, but we don't have the time. We have to evacuate now.
Warble wishes to speak to you. I'll bring you to her. I'll have them evacuate.
Okay.
You see, he nods, he gestures for you to go down the corridor, and he begins to come up and help people to their feet, those that can walk. But as you look around in here, there is many of them that are in no state or unconscious. Breachill has suffered greatly on this side of the conflict, all from Hell Knight cruelty, and you can tell at this point that it is intentionally crippled these people to stay here for this burning. Warble is brought towards, or you guys are towards the back. You see Roxy, who's being bound up and injured, and you can see they're ready to go. They like have their things ready. They've been bound, and you see Warble. Warble is with a goblin who's missing an arm. It's still bleeding. It's like a small stump that's got a little bit of blood in it. And you'd see Warble finally look up and go, "Ah, you're here. You're here. Please. I have to tell you something.
Yeah, what is it?
There's
Okay.
this is Gabdi," and he kind of like gestures to the little one, and you see Gabdi like look up, and Gabdi goes with like one hand, kind of whimpering, and says, "Tell them, Gabdi, tell them." And Gabdi goes,
The Bumble Brashers, they're captive. They're using our organs, our bodies for rituals. There's some kind of thing in the vaults. A ritual, a symbol. They have a bunch of them throughout. Can you save Helba? She's still over there.
We. Shit. Evelyn. Fuck, man.
They've been doing it for it's been a month. I was able to sneak out today because they're all leaving the bottom levels. I don't know what they're preparing, but it seems important.
They're preparing something that will destroy this town within the hour.
you see their eyes dim. They go,
Wait, how long does it take from the tunnels to get to the...
Oh, not long. 10 minutes?
How long ago did you get here?
20. I came through. I came to the dream house. Warble always talked about it.
20 minutes. We have 30 minutes. 35 at most.
There is a chance that we can go and save them. And we can stop this.
Stop the ritual.
We have to try.
Tira dies. Fine.
you see Warble say,
I can take you. I'm not injured. I'm not fast,
Thank
though.
you. That's as long as we get guidance.
The horse wagon.
Roxy hands you guys a key. And she says,
For the back room.
how'd you get out? And they ignore it. And if you guys want to hitch up together with Warble and rush towards the pickled deer.
Mhm.
Okay. With a sliver of a chance to save the thousands of knights, as well as Breachill from being reduced to cinders. You grab on to the small creature, you rush forward towards the pickled deer, and begin to make your way through. Thankfully, you saved the building, so this goblin could get out, and you do not have to dig through the rubble to find the tunnels. As you begin to make your way forward, you can hear there's a terrible whistling as you make it about halfway through the town that begins to cut through the air as you see up in the sky, flaming arcs begin to echo downwards from the citadel. And you see from the top of it, Hellknights begin to fire siege weapons into the town towards the northern side and the southern side. Barricades begin to get thrown up, and you hear the war begin to start. The great battle of Breachill. As you see billowing dust, you see the house close to you guys collapse and splintered wood shoot outwards. Shouts and the clash of weapons as you watch as fiends begin to jump out of it. And just before, you begin to see small armigers and those loyalists who have been abandoned by the Hellknights here to be killed alongside the knights to distract them, begin to lock blows with them on the bridges, slowing down anyone's traversal and locking down the gates. You see Steel Falcons disrupt the attack against this, and you hear horns begin to blare of the Eagle Knights across the hill, and they begin to storm the citadel in an attempt to siege them on all fronts, and the battle has started. They do not know what is about to arrive and destroy them. As you begin to go underneath, you fling open the door. Actually, no, the door's not there. You guys blew that thing apart like it was butter. You rush through, you make it to the back door, you unlock the gate, Warble points towards the whiskey barrel, Bram, you throw it upwards, you see a cellar door, and you can see the marked small tunnel, and you guys dig underneath, and it's at an upward angle, and it's difficult, but you begin to dig upwards, but then it begins to even out, and you realize, of course, this is going to the vault of the Citadel, so it'll be deep underground. And you guys rush. You have some time here in the dark as you guys begin to move. I would allow you guys, in the moments that you guys were there, and while you guys are moving, to make one 10-minute activity between any of you. Whether that be because you guys took a small wagon to the Pickled Ear, or while you guys are traveling through. What would you guys like to do?
I will treat wounds on whoever is the most hurt. Actually, I'm not even gonna fuck with the treat wounds, I'm just gonna cast a soothe.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm rocking 11 HP.
You could do both.
Could do both.
Mm-hmm. I know you also have battle medicine. I'm not sure if you want to use that just yet. I'd let you battle medicine the whole anybody who needs. Wait for.
Would that also not take 10 minutes though?
Battle medicine is one action.
Okay, then yeah, I'll do that on as many people as I can.
Yeah, you can do it on everybody.
Okay.
Would you
Soothe,
allow
I think,
me-
is the most beefy, but yeah.
Mhm.
Sorry, Raptor?
No, I'm sorry. I didn't realize you were still going. I'm sorry. That's my bad. Would you allow me a refocus and some actions with battle medicine?
Yes, if you have battle medicine too. Battle medicine takes 6 seconds, so you can do that as much as you want, and you can take a refocus, and that's what you'll do.
All right.
Okay.
Okay,
What
I
is
have
everybody's HP?
32.
14 out of 30.
11 out of 32.
13 out of 32.
Okay, so it sounds like
If you open up the party sheet, you can see everybody's HP.
Okay, perfect. Usually that's not common knowledge, I think, so stupid. Anyway, I'm gonna cast Soothe. I'm gonna roll the healing. Oh, good lord, I lagged. That's really unfortunate, but it's, 7 healing, 7 HP you didn't have.
Who is this for?
You.
Okay, 18 out of 32.
And treat wounds and battle medicine, all that's per individual, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I can double cast Battle Medicine once on one person.
Excellent.
Like, even if they're immune per day. So, thanks to medic dedication.
Okay.
Uh,
I have slightly better than average medicine. I've got training with it, but I do not have anything
that's okay. I'm an
super high.
expert.
Okay.
Which is not to say
It's-
that my fucking shit has been working with me, but,
I'm about to say it's a 50-50 if I succeed, but I don't think mechanically I can crit fail, huh?
No, that's your natural one. Which I'm not. That's roughly made me say that because
I know, yeah.
So what each of you can do is Pravada. You can go around to everybody who needs it and roll me a treat wounds because battle medicine is just a free treat wounds for 6 seconds instead. Valnasha, you can do a treat wounds on everybody and then pick one person to do a second treat wounds on them.
okay. That's for Pravada.
There you go.
Thank you.
Lane is nice.
Does anybody not want me to do battle medicine right now so that we can have it for a stopgap if necessary?
I think I'm
Let's-
the only person who doesn't need healing. I am missing 2 HP.
Let's
Damn, man. My dagger not
Uh,
very nice to me.
see.
Because your medic dedication, I believe this is +5 on each of them.
Only if it beats a 20.
Okay.
So this one will. This will be a 9 for Lane.
Thank you.
Evelyn, you want one?
Go for Evelyn again.
I was waiting to see who got 7.
That
Okay.
also, no, you get
13.
13.
13.
Let me-
Bam. Boom. I am nearly at full.
Perfect. That's for me.
Okay, do you want me to wait on you then, Evelyn?
For me, yes. Because if you healed me now, so much of the points would go to waste.
Okay.
Pravada, you're gonna get the second in a day.
Do you or Lane want me to attempt? Or do you want me to see, like I said, keep that in reserve?
I would keep it in reserve, honestly.
Yeah, let's keep
Yeah,
it.
Copy
in
that.
reserve.
keep it in reserve. Our HP maxes are so low. Keeping something in reserve would be better.
Hold on.
Verse, I'm going to give you a D4 just for shits and gigs so I can get maximum effort out of that.
Gotcha. Sounds good.
Cheeky.
And it's another one. Okay, well that's all we needed. So you get 11.
Dang, that is 5 for 5.
Every D4 has been a 1. Yeah, they are. Damn.
All right, 11 HP to you, Bravado.
Yep.
Everybody's
And
looking good.
I know you're only missing 2 HP, but like, you know, it's better to
Short up.
be full than not. And I rolled a 2, so it doesn't matter anyway. Alright, cool.
Fuck. I don't have a hero point to give.
There was a time to do it.
No, it's okay. I was just to say, if there's anybody to fail on, it was the one that's only missing 2 HP.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Alright, so that is the best I can do. That's
Incredible.
1 soothe, that's 5 treat wounds.
That's some hot shit right there, dude.
Yeah, in a.
Thank you.
Wait, I don't think that was
So-
even with one 10-minute block. Really, like that was just within a minute.
What does soothe? It's 2 action.
Yeah.
Okay, so could we also allow Velnasha to do a refocus?
Yes, because Velnasha didn't do any 10-minute things.
Hell
True.
yeah.
And get a few refocus in there. All right, you
Well, it's either I can do a refocus or I can do 1 more treat wounds that's not a battle medicine. So,
I'm missing
Take your
1 hit point. I would rather you have the versatility of having a focus point back.
Yeah, I'd rather you have. I'm missing 1.
I don't even know what the
health
shit
point
you
as well.
have for focus points, but to have it ready to go.
these 2 I share willingly, but I will take a focus point.
perfect.
Drained one recovers every 1 minute. Creature lost by becoming drained.
All right.
Take 1d12. Yeah, you should definitely keep the focus point.
I assume we're all good.
I think so.
Excellent. Incredibly well done on the healing, everybody.
For sure. Got that expert shit.
The tunnel continues. It's dark, and you can feel the siege engines above you as the Andoran Knights begin to launch trebuchet back at the Citadel. The true battle has begun. Lives are going to be lost in the dozens to the hundreds tonight. But Andoran has a chance to make a stand against the Hellknights. In this moment, you guys finally make it through a 20-minute journey all the way across town into the tunnel, into the vaults of the Citadel. And it opens into a thrown to the side bookshelf that was hiding this tunnel that clearly the goblin that you met had made through. And you can see that there is a darkened room cluttered with storage racks and cabinets. Some of them are empty, as though they are still cluttered, but Pravada, your heart stiffens as you look and see dusty banners of the Order of the Nails sunburst insignia. They're stylized, they're Asmodean paraphernalia, other trappings clearly designed for formal funerals. And there's a thin bar of flickering light that shines from a slightly ajar door to the south. And you can hear 2 booming voices echoing from it. However, in front of the door, seeing you guys upon entry, and desperately holding her mouth, holding up to her mouth is a singular finger in the universal language of do not speak or say a single word right now. As you see a little goblin with a big red eyes and a giant little buster sword, a great sword on her back, as she looks up towards you guys. And she has this very clear, like, do not say anything, do not speak, do not, anything at the moment. As you hear 2 voices as you guys begin to push into the Citadel's vaults.
We will follow that advice.
You look at her, she looks at you guys. Does anybody understand Goblin?
Yes.
Yes.
You
I
see,
hope so.
you would recognize immediately from her regalia this is the war chief. You recognize the little symbols, little markers of the necklace that this is likely Helba. And I'll push you guys in. You hear from the other side of the room a conversation happening. It is quite compact. It is quite difficult to get your ear close to the door. However, it is quiet, save the voice. The first is a red, multi-faced, armored Hell Knight. You can see that he is completely adorned on a candlelit table with these lethal, disgusting markers, clearly faces that were sculpted in mid-torture or something similar, as you look upon this creature in the dark, completely entombed inside of his armor. And I would allow a recall knowledge as you look upon him.
Yeah.
He looks crazy.
Oh,
Item
it's
arrow.
down here.
Yeah.
I'm
Down.
looking at you.
Yeah.
Down.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's scary.
Can't see shit in this game.
Lane, that is an infamous figure that you immediately also flip to the side and go quiet. That is Lictor Rishamar Almancer, the Lictor of the Order of the Rack. For clarification,
we can take him.
the Lictor, that in being the leader, the singular general of the entire order. Sitting there at a table, having a conversation. The other person is a fiend of hell, deep in the bowels of the vault, unaware of the secret entrance. They have no idea you are listening in. But you would see a spiked wheel emblem emblazoned on their armor. You would see over their scarred red flesh, lashing tail, and hoofed feet, this agender creature who has a feminine voice, but a body that is purely nigh almost masculine. You would see that they have hoofed feet. They're almost floating off the ground, and they are speaking towards each other, but beginning to wrap up their conversation. Look at this majestic creature.
Holy shit.
That is a
His
non-binary.
biceps have
That is a non-binary fiend of power.
salute.
Damn.
As you guys can peek, and you're welcome to merge tokens here if you guys want, a little bit of a peek. Just don't go in the room, and I'll consider you guys okay. Anyone who wants to attempt to listen in to the lictor and this fiend can give me what you think would be good. It could be like deception, crafting, thievery, something similar.
Crafting?
This would be to secure the door, like wedge it with something.
Ah, I see.
But they are clearly having a in-depth conversation.
I'm gonna give it thievery.
I was gonna say occultism as far as like, I'm gonna bullshit it and say that like, Nasha's soot helps muffle the sound a little.
Perfect. Yeah, no, that works for me.
I'll give it dexterity as the dog.
Such is cursed. I fucking hate it.
Dude, please say that doesn't like.
That's not a crit fail. We're good.
Can I... Is this like a tight hallway that we're in?
It seems to be some kind of storage room in the very basin for the Order of the Nails funerary rites. This is where they would put flags and stuff to wrap dead Hell Knights in. This was not supposed to be, somewhere. Clearly the Hell Knights have no idea about this secret entrance.
Is there a way for me to brace myself essentially above the door?
Yeah.
To get a better angle to listen using athletics is what I'm thinking.
Absolutely, I'd allow that. You're literally prong position above the door, hanging from it. Something similar.
Bruh.
Oh.
Could I give my hero point for no reason?
I'll allow it because this session's been so cursed on your dice rolls. This is one of the worst sessions I've seen in years for dice rolls.
Thank you so much.
I'm staring at the ceiling of my room here, and I'm fairly certain I saw the sheetrock start to catch on fire.
It's okay. I've already cried like 3 times this
Come
session.
on, man.
I'm having enough mental breakdowns for all of us.
It's not a critical fail.
Hell yeah, dog. What I like to see.
Dude,
think I'll
after
have to make an
session, I'm
athletic
changing my
check.
fucking dice.
Yeah, you're also gonna like prop as best as you can in like a good position to listen in.
Yeah.
Go for it. Hell Knight lore also would help here, or devil lore. You're dealing with a devil or Hell Knight.
Oh.
Oh shit! I have double lore.
Oh,
I'll also
if you're willing to,
lower.
if you're willing to sacrifice the lore, it's basically you have a +5 to the, -5 to the DC of the thing. So, it's DC 16.
I already
Wait,
rolled.
could I?
You're
I
fine.
don't know
You're
nothing.
fine.
Could I have used my warfare? Oh.
So 11 is a success because it goes down by 5, so 16 to 11. Evelyn, if you want to use warfare, I'm totally fine with that because there is something that happens here that involves warfare.
I'm
Yeah.
so
Okay.
dumb.
Velnasha, you're good if you want to say that you used your devil lore, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
it's a +8. I'm happy to use the same roll because my occultism is also a +8.
Sure. No, that works perfectly. That would still be a success.
Yay!
I'm just gonna leave.
I'm
just gonna log out.
I'm-
I think it's me. It's
I'm
gotta be
doing
me.
the
I don't-
rule.
No, it's me.
I'm doing the rule that we did for Velnasha. You cannot replace the roll. It's just a 2, but it's the other thing. So, what's your bonus to your warfare skill?
+4.
Okay, so it's 4 plus, so it'd be a 6. So it is a failure, but it's not a critical failure. And then Lane, I haven't gotten your roll just yet.
No, I was going to do Hell Knight.
That works perfectly. You know how to avoid
Lane's
their
like,
eye with
I
the...
was gonna disconnect my keyboard.
See, that's a success. All right,
It's a success.
so
Does Ban need to roll anything?
no, that's okay.
Okay.
I'm not going to
thank
punish you.
Thank you.
To be clear, these creatures are incredibly powerful, but they have no compunction, no idea, no thought in their mind that there could be anybody else within these chambers. They are not paying attention on purpose because they believe that they are safe. Because of that, there isn't even a doubt in your mind that they do not catch you here. So, as you listen to them, they're having very high-ranking conversations, but they're clearly wrapping it up as they're discussing topics. Based off your rolls, which I believe you got 4 successes, right? Yes. You get to listen to 4 of their topics. The other one is muffled. The other 2 are muffled, I apologize. As you almost panic for a second, you hear this creature, this fiend, pause, as though listening to something unseen. And then it speaks. Has the formidable arrived at Kortos yet? The Hell Knight immediately assents. The captain has sent word at dawn. The spy was delivered, and should send you first reports from Absalom tonight, Kizrek. You see the Hell Knight reach into a pocket and read something, and then incinerate it with a word. All this will be for nothing if the peace talks in Cheliax proceed. These heretics and revolutionaries have poisoned them with weakness. The Strix representatives are speaking. There are still those as loyal as all that would burn in this, our greatest cleansing pyre tonight. You would see the fiend lean forward and snark and say, and the devil I have sent will answer this poison with their own.
we shall have the clarity of fire and war.
Both of them let out a... The fiend continues.
But have you heard from your emissary to the Chitterwood Goblins, Lictor? An ally to the south could be the hammer to our anvil against the Eagle Knights.
The Hell Knight places a missive down on the table.
Our emissary delivered our offer after a visit to where the Oracle last lived. The dead already begin to rise. The goblins will help us, living or not.
The fiend taps its claws against the stone.
Your Luxus has nearly finished the paperwork in Stygia. Our agent in Igorian are ready to deliver our gift to Drum Thornfiddle. Won't he be delighted to have the little debt repaid after all years?
You feel a rumble in the stone. You see some dirt fall beside you. The lictor looks up and around for a moment.
The pyre will begin. Let us summon. I thought it best to wait a little longer. You know she hates sunlight.
They both slide backwards.
To the peak.
You hear the devil go,
After you, Lictor.
and they both go to leave the room. The door. You hear the clattering of boots before you hear the squelching of blood and organs. Before you hear another door close, and there is nothing. You hear the goblin let out a breath for the first time. She slides against the door.
Did Warble send you?
Yes.
Oh, thank goodness. Oh, thank goodness. There's so much trouble. Where's Warble?
Warble's like at the back of the tunnel, pressed against everything. And she goes,
Over here. Oh, thank you. We gotta help them. They're gonna be...
and you see she rushes into the door and she like looks left, looks right.
Come on, come help.
And you see horror the moment you walk down the hallway. You see where the lictor was in these burnt missives, and you walk into a hallway which is disgusting. You would see a hall filled with hell energy. You would see the roof is bathed in it, and you would see about 20 or so ritualistic holes in the ground where goblins have been strung up by their various tendons, and their body parts have been collected, and their souls have been bound into and have rituals etched into their stomachs in draconic and diabolic. Some of the holes still have living goblins, and you see Helba begin to reach down, and she goes,
Come on, let's get out of here. It's time.
and she reaches down and grabs onto one of their hands, but you see at the end of the hallway where their intestines and arms and legs have been splayed out, and you see what you can only surmise is a cylinder of hell flame in a pentagram, and you would see it going up towards the next layer, and you'd realize that you can see one of the summoning circles at the end of the hallway.
Could we disrupt it?
Absolutely, you could.
All right, then Lane will not even hesitate. That will start to book it.
Okay.
I not mean to close up. Why?
I'm
can
so
I
fucking
not-
blind.
Why can I not? Yeah, I cannot see.
It is dark.
In like
It's dark.
It's dark.
this.
It's pure darkness.
I can't tell where a wall is.
Put on a light.
I
Take out a torch.
It's also not
I-
letting Iris move.
It's because you're too.
literally
It's because it's too
not letting-
dark. You can't see the movements you're going.
Really?
Yes.
What? How did they get through?
You
I
Because
just
we
went
have dark
to
vision.
next to the goblin. I didn't.
here.
I just
There you
walked
go.
through the darkness.
I literally.
There you go.
It was treating it like a solid wall to me.
As you turn the hallway, you hear the great horn that echoes through the citadel shaking the stones. The assault has begun, and you begin to see this circle light up. And you would hear the voice of a signifier begin to flow through it. And you'd realize as grasping shadows begin to grab at the goblins, some of the goblins in the holes begin to scream in pain. And you would notice that this thing begins to summon. You would see it goes from one channeling layer below, moves to a second. This thing likely has multi-layers within the citadel, but you are down below and near one of its origin points. You could stop it here and now.
Would Devil Law help me to start?
Absolutely. You see blood pool in the ceiling and begin to drip from upside down in gravity. From the ground where these goblin blood has been made, it begins to lift up into the ceiling and go between the stones. You begin to see the summoning circle begin to painfully glow. The distant screaming begins to grow from inside of it. So there are many ways to stop this. It is a question of how. You're here, you have the moment. You could remove the connection to the remaining goblins and their dead that are here. All their souls are being used to channel this dragon here in a teleportation ritual. You also could just scratch it. You could just like use a blade, cut it through. This circle is perfect and it looks very delicate for what its purpose is. It is a matter of how you guys wish to do so. Nature, occultism, arcana, religion, any kind of magic, even just using an attack could break this thing.
I have a really high occultism, but if devil lore would be better, then I can do that.
That would work even better.
What would it take for me to start breaking the connection to the goblins?
Taking either the goblins out, like finishing them off, or pulling them from the hole. Or cutting them down from their tendons.
Oh my god, finally! Double
Hell
digits!
yeah.
No!
No! Oh my god, no.
I stole your role, I'm so sorry.
No, you don't have to apologize at
Does
all.
anybody,
One
does
step
anybody have a
forward,
fucking
two
ear point?
steps back.
Does anybody?
No.
It is okay. It is okay. Even with a critical failure, you will succeed.
What?
Because you already have a critical success, which is a net positive at the moment. You're at one disable point.
Could I try marring the summoning circle? Specifically with Tiger Stance.
By reaching in and just grabbing at it?
Sorry, really quick. Would my devil lore have told me if there's going to be any blowback to doing such a thing?
You do not think so. You think if there's going to be any blowback, it's on the casters.
Okay, that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make.
Yeah,
Well, you
They're
said
the
that it
goblins are
was...
It's going to hurt
What?
if anybody, the casters or the target of this teleport.
So, I thought you said that the summoning circle was very delicate.
Correct.
I would like to try and disturb that if we're all doing disparate things.
Yes, go ahead and give me
Yeah.
a athletics to either just break the stone with your slash, or you can give me an attack roll.
My goblin buddies, they're gonna be so pissed off at me, but I think I do want to try to break the connection on the remaining goblins.
Just
by
cut them
finishing
down.
off the-
Yeah.
Just cut them down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go for it. You can make me an athletics or just an attack or warfare to do this as effectively as possible.
Warfare, I'll do my lore.
Yeah.
Little lowers the DC.
Sounds good. Bram, what are you doing to try to sever the connection of this
Oh my god.
Hellfire imbued teleportation to bring a dragon that would ruin
Oh my god.
this city?
Is there a way I can use one of my lore skills to know how to get rid of it?
Do you have devil?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, you can.
Okay.
Undo a ritual. Rituals are delicate. Because the DC goes down by 5, it goes from being a 16 to an 11. That's a success for Bram.
Cool. I was gonna fucking hero point it if it didn't fucking do anything.
No, you're good. That's a success. So you're at 2, 3, That's 3 so far. Bravada, you went for a slash into it. The stones hold strong in the citadel, and you cannot break the circle. You do not need to, however, in this one blasted attempt at this accursed magic, you begin to... Velnash, I imagine you're just doing rites, and like you begin to speak in diabolic of undoing, changing the direction, messing with this thing, releasing the souls. You just begin to like speak gobbledygook at it, you know, to sabotage the ritual completely. Undoing the contracts, undoing the designs of Asmodeus in this symbol. Lane, as you begin to push forward, you feel a connection, and then you go to move it, and then you feel something old, and some old oaths and some old connection that you have immediately buckle in, and you go stiff. Just completely stiff, and fall in line for a second. And it distracts you for a moment. Bram, you begin to also help recite. That too, you take a bit of your blood and throw it towards, and you see it begins to cause a haywire in it. It begins to sparkle and change, and as the goblins are beginning to be channeled, you see their chests begin to glow with hellfire, and they begin to burn from the inside, much like the man of which you saw within the tavern. Instead of all of these people being engulfed in the flames of Cania, Evelyn, you cut down one of the goblins, and at the moment that you do so, all of them fall to the ground in darkness, losing the power source completely for this level. And the broken circle begins to crackle with uncontrolled magic, and then you begin to hear, What is... And you hear, and you see in the face of the center of it, a hooded figure begin to look around. You see they take off a spiralized mask, and you see a familiar scarred face, made up of hellfire, begins to look around on the level and see, blindly almost, that there are people here sabotaging this level. And you would hear it goes, Magic fails. She sees you. Intruders! You shall not escape hell's justice for this sabotage! Not now! Not... And you hear, she is engulfed, and you see the magic throws her aside. In that moment, you hear her scream, Kill them! Any devils that can get through, kill them! And you would see toothy maws begin to explode outwards, disgorging shapeless masses of quivering flesh that pull themselves out. Pain-filled moans begin to fill the area, and we're going to roll initiative as what is left of the magic of this thing will drag out a mob of the weakest of devils, the languished souls and cannon fodder of this magic, as a horde of orcs begin to pull themselves out. They begin to bumble forward towards you, and as this mass of them go to attack, you're going to have your first a fight against a troop as we roll initiative. Now, I was hoping to get through this last part of the prologue tonight. This shouldn't be too long of a combat if you guys want to push it.
I'm happy to, but if whatever you guys feel.
I'm happy to as well.
I'm
But
good.
I'm for whatever.
Okay.
it's everybody else.
Raptor, how you feeling?
I said I'm good.
Okay.
Okay.
The bottom line, though, whenever she disappears and the thing disengages and this expunges what's left of them, you see the swirling magic, the tether that goes upwards, all of the blood just fall to the ground, and you hear a screech as something distant is injured and denied entry. And you know, no matter what happens to you in the depths of the Citadel vaults, Kendarlu has been denied her teleportation. And we will roll initiative.
Oof.
Now, I'm willing to use you guys' disruption rolls if you want to. However, if you're wanting to roll how you would react to a mob of lesser devils shooting out from the depths of hell at you, you can roll me anything new if you want to.
Shit, yeah, I'm gonna use my fucking disruption roll.
I'll use.
I think diplomacy works here, right?
Down, great.
Down.
I will do athletics if you let me.
Absolutely.
Considering I was
I'll
mid-fight.
I'll do intimidation if you'd let me. She's like covered in goblin blood, I assume.
Oh yeah, no.
Oh, so do athletics.
Sounds good.
I would like to use a law skill if I can for this.
If it's devil,
Oh, so here's the rolls. Yes, devil.
Okay.
Hiya.
I would like to use the 26 that I rolled earlier since you said we can use our disruption.
I'll allow you to win the initiative then. That is going to go to
Alright, then.
Velnasha.
Let's see what we got.
Would my rapier already be out? Because
I think you guys were ready for a fight after seeing the lictor of the Order of the Rack.
Okay.
I think you guys would be on guard. And you cut down people. You see these orts are thrown through. They're all that could be commanded to enter after you guys sabotage the ritual. I think there's some recall knowledges to be done at the start of initiative, because we have some people that have initiative rolls against creatures or devils with Hellbreaker archetype. I think that applies here, or is it only Hellknights?
I don't know. I don't have that archetype.
It is Bram. So Bram and Lane, you guys both get a immediate recall knowledge, and then Lane, you get a second recall knowledge. So we get 3 recall knowledges at the start of it.
Let's put our heads together.
Yeah.
Where the fuck is my button? There it is.
All right, give me a second one, Lane.
Oh, sorry. I thought that it already rolled.
No, it's okay.
My bad.
All right. In the total, Lane, you got 1, and Bram, you got 1. You pop open the bestiary sheet, and you can go look. You can tell me what you guys want to see from him.
All right. The Ort mob. I would like to see saves.
Saves. Okay. You want weakest or strongest?
Let's go strongest.
Strongest. Fortitude. It's plus 12.
Okay, that's good to know. Resistances is what I would like to know.
Okay. They are weak. Sorry, they're resistance, right?
Yes.
It's because they have 2. I'm going to give you both of them. Because they're equal. They are resistant to poison and physical damage.
Okay, that's good to know.
Except for silver. Silver hurts devils. Bram, you can ask me one thing in that big old block.
I'm trying to find the bestiary. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Oh, in the bottom of the actors tab, you know where you can find your character sheet. You'll see that there is a crab called with his bestiary tracker.
Oh, yeah.
Click that, and then creatures, then Ort mob.
So what has been found out about it already?
Resistances and their strongest save, which is Fortitude. They are resistant to physical damage that isn't silver and poison.
And what am I allowed to ask?
Anything on this sheet.
Oh, what the fuck is its AC?
AC is 19.
Got it.
Oof. Okay.
All right. And that'll be the start of the initiative. Velnasha, you're communicated all this information as you see the Orts, the least of the devils, but this signifier was desperate to throw anything at you guys for stopping this ritual. What do you do?
Yeah, that's fair. Okay. So we are limited on space here.
They are gargantuan, so you can be in their spaces.
Okay, perfect. In that case, I would like, first things first, to create Thrall.
Excellent.
And this time I am going to create 2.
Ooh.
One to be here, so it gives me flank.
Perfect.
And then I want one to be here, so it gives Pravada flank. I think that's giving Pravada flank.
Yeah.
I think.
Especially if you want to summon them small, that'd be very easy.
Yes.
The fun of this is what's called a troop enemy. This is all one monster, but there are just so many of them. Yeah. So it
Gotcha.
works easy.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and use my free action for Thrall Teamwork to make a strike. Rage. Okay.
There you go, 25.
Okay.
Absolutely hits.
Sheesh.
Hey, push that a little bit more. Be a crit.
Finally. I can't push it anymore. That's
okay.
a 1 on the dice.
I can't push it. I can't push it.
Oh,
Oh,
I
you
can-
can?
I'm
Oh
sorry,
shit!
yes.
I already rolled the damage. Fuck.
no, it's okay. I'll let it go.
I appreciate it.
Of course.
All right.
Thank you.
Roll me a d4. Their AC is 17 because of the flank.
Hiya!
Yeah.
Oh, there's the 4.
Finally!
Roll me that
Oh,
crit.
it was my thrall.
A thrall grabs one and throws them towards you.
Oh, it was almost a 10.
That's okay. You chop down on a group of them, and despite their physical resistances, they will take 10 damage because they are weak to the damage that they're taking right now,
Yay!
and it balances it out.
Okay, okay.
Just double checking. All 4 mobs caught it.
Yep. You should see they're all barely
Yeah,
injured.
they all share 1 health bar. It seems.
Okay.
It's a troop.
Oh.
So, question.
Mm-hmm.
I have the holy trait.
Yes.
Does that apply to my strikes or only to my thrall strikes?
I'd apply to anything that you have that's sanctified or your thrall strikes.
Okay. So that was technically all 1 action.
Yep.
Pretty good action.
That's pretty fucking good.
action.
They do share your map though, but if you have them like hurt in an area, it won't matter. Like it's like if you force a saving throw, it won't matter.
Mm-hmm. Trying to think. Trying to think. I want to use melee ignition.
Go for it.
So I'm on fire. Even though I feel like devils and fire probably.
If
You
you
know.
if you want me to give you the free on a like you have devil lore, right?
Yeah, that's what I use for my initiative.
You would know they're immune to fire.
Oh! Never mind then.
No worries. They
Just delete that.
all good. I just didn't want you know. I feel like Valnasha would know that.
Imagine knowing things.
That's crazy.
In that case. Okay. I'm gonna try out Thrall Charge.
Sure.
The one up here.
Interesting
Let's
movement.
see here. So, move and attack, stride, and then make a strike. Doesn't have to stride, does he? Can he just make a strike?
No, he just does more damage when he hits. He's gonna be at
I'm
map
gonna
though.
just- Yeah, and I'm also gonna destroy him to give him the extra status bonus.
Perfect.
If, I guess, he hits. He's gonna try and purge. Map. Please? Yippee!
Absolutely, that will hit.
Alrighty. So...
Extra d6 damage, so you can roll the damage twice.
Okay,
And then the status bonus is going to be equal to the spell's rank, which is 1.
perfect.
4, okay.
So, now that they're getting hit by a thrall, Hollow Dead comes into play. Strikes my thralls make, gain the holy trait, and deal 1 additional spirit damage, so 10.
Okay. And then additional 1 because of the
Circumstance bonus.
from the destroying him.
So,
11 in total, and it is holy, right?
yes.
This-
His strikes are sanctified.
This thrall surges upwards in a cacophony. They begin to get imbued with this strange, shadowy, perfect, like, light, and then smashes down on a group of them. When it hits into them, the holy trait triggers. That all damage triggers. It's doing spirit damage. They are not only weak to the damage you're dealing, they're not resistant to the damage you're doing, they're also weak to holy. So they take an additional 10 on top of it. So they take 21 damage.
Hell yeah.
The thrall slams down. And the moment that it does, it destroys an entire segment of them, which is probably going to be that segment that you popped over there, or you had him attacking that there. It destroys that entire section of the orcs, and they are banished back to hell.
Dude, I fucking love necromancer.
Yeah.
And
That's tight.
they are going to steal
That's fair.
after taking all that damage. They are going to listen, and you hear the signifier's voice barely coming through the ritual and say,
Kill them! Kill them!
shouting. They have subservience, so they're being told to kill. So they're going to use... They have the kill order. They are then going to, in a 5-foot emanation around them, be able to attack. So they're going to hit all 4 of you in Frontier. And they're going to use... they are slowed because they did the kill order. Let's see... Yeah. All right, everybody. Who's next to the Ort mob? They all throw their arms out and begin to grab and tear at you. Bravada, Lane, Vel, and Evelyn, as well as the Thrall is the Thrall is destroyed because he is attacked in an area. But that will go to the 3 of you guys. Or 4 of you guys will need to make that reflex save.
That's what I rolled a 20 on.
Oh, at a -1 because of subservience kill.
Yes.
Ouch. Ouch.
And they will, because their kill order makes them do more damage. Woof! They'll do 14 damage. And it's a basic reflex save, so you guys are going to take the 14. As a mob of devils begin to punch, kick, bite, screech. You see some of them are laughing and are almost delirious or almost like drunk, like as they're doing this, grabbing onto you. They are mounds of twisted flesh. And that is their full turn. That's going to pass to... I think they're going to pass to... Oh, okay. Bravada.
Oh, I actually had something that I wanted to do. Unless... Is it... Or does it automatically go to Bravado?
No. You guys can make a decision on who wants to steal.
I think we all have equivalency. If you have some shit, go for it.
I do. I can make them off balance.
Lane
to
steals
us.
it from Bravada stealing.
So Lane will move over here.
Okay.
And oh no, actually I don't need to move there. Everyone is in there. Everyone, we will do a pincer attack.
Okay, all squad mates can all make a 5-foot step.
So I'm gonna
Yeah, if you
5-foot
can-
step here.
Mhm.
So now this guy's off guard.
And Bram can move in. He doesn't have to.
And now
Yeah.
Bram, you can step.
He doesn't have to use a action for that.
Okay.
So, to
5-foot
clarify, it's not a 5-foot step.
Nope.
It's a step.
It's a step.
So when you have, say, for example, someone utilizing Tiger Stance, I get to step 10 feet.
Ooh.
So now both of these guys are off guard. Bram gets to be here. I get to be here. Valnasha got to step. Both these guys are off guard. Kill. Kill, murder. Murder. Kill.
Okay.
Kill him.
I'm going to give them all the off guard. And anybody who did a step gets the free off guard. So, all right. And then that's your first action.
That was my second action.
Second
because I
action.
moved.
Sorry.
No, all good.
I'm surprised. Oh, no, you started right here, right?
Yeah, I started over there. I
No
moved
worries.
so that everyone could have their
Yep.
space. And then for my last, I will. Wait, do I swing or do I move there? I'll swing. I'll swing.
Ask them a question.
Chopping downwards is a hit.
Yeah.
Luckily, they are weak to that damage. So they take 4.
Every little bit counts.
Absolutely.
That's my turn.
All right. That is going to go to Pravada, because I assume Pravada, you want to go?
I would like to.
Go for it.
We're gonna try this first.
Yeah, by all means. Unfortunately,
Yeah, okay.
because they have been given an order, they become immune to mental.
Okay. Not that I figured 11 would work anyway. Let's go. So that's one action. Second action.
Pop, pop.
Pop, pop. Tiger Claw attack. Can you pop up, please? Thank you. There we go.
Tiger Claw.
That's a
Nice.
hit. That's just a miss.
Yeah. Yeah, it sure is.
But, you know, is that... What's that triangle on the ground?
I think it's a point of the Asmodean symbol.
That's funny that it looks like it has 4 sides.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Dude, I love
I
it.
broke the curse.
Dude, if fucking D4s are gonna be the D8s of this campaign,
Yeah.
Okay, you get
Well-
one good hit in.
Yeah.
that one good hit in.
All right.
Luckily, this is slashing damage.
Does it need to be any? Is it either of the hits, or is it both of the hits?
So, specifically, stunning blows
Mhm.
needs to be feats. Where are my feats? There's my feats. Stunning blows. Populate.
I'm sorry. I also just
Either strike.
realized it doesn't say that it was off guard to bravado. It is a
Yeah,
map.
It is.
yeah, it's
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Okay. then
His
never
AC
mind.
It has the off-guard status.
Yes.
It is
I
a
see.
full
Okay. Never mind.
condition.
Okay, so if either of them, perfect. So he's going to be taking a save. They will succeed, but you will do fortitude. They're good at fortitude. They're going to be doing 11 damage. It is also a creature above you, so the incapacitation trait thing happens.
Sure.
They take 11 damage. That is enough to knock down another one of their troop segment. So you will destroy that group of them in a sweeping, punching claw outwards. You just bring out and just kick and sweep as they just are broken and put into putty that kind of just swishes back into the star.
Mhm.
All right.
I have another action, but I really can't do much with it at this point.
Yeah.
Lane, do you want me to do any healing on you?
That would be helpful if you could.
Do you want to risk a battle medicine, or do you want some lay on hands? Lay on hands would
think we
also
do
give
risk-
you a boost to AC.
That would be quite nice. Would you mind doing a lay on hands, or would you rather save that?
I am okay to do that as long as Evelyn goes next.
yeah.
enough.
I'd like to go next. I have a thing I want to do.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Let's find out that Lane is undead together.
All right.
All right.
All right. That's all 3 turns. I'll pass to Evelyn.
Evelyn.
Okay. Here is my mega cool.
Sorry, that
Something
was
tried-
me. Sorry, that was me.
I
That was
can
me.
do that.
I'm sorry.
That made me freak out. I was like, oh god, something's trying the door. I am gonna do something really cool. I'm gonna demoralize it.
It's
No.
mental.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I was
Oh,
about to
yeah.
say.
True.
But I still gain panache because all I have to do is do the demoralize action.
Well, you critically failed it. So it has the bravado trait, and the bravado trait is if you critically fail it, you do not get panache.
Really?
Yes, it's if you fail it, you get for the turn. Because these things are immune to mental entirely, you lose. You do not get the panache.
Oh my god. Okay, if I had known that, I wouldn't have done it.
No, I'm not gonna
I-
take the turn from you. Like you can do something. You
Okay,
can tumble
okay.
through them, whatever you want to do.
Yeah, I think I would. I'll attempt to. You know what? Then I'll tell. Sorry. Fuck. I'll attempt to tumble through.
Okay. That gives you panache.
I was about to to attack and land on one. I'm gonna go to. I can move through their space.
Yep.
I already could move their space, right?
You do have to move through their space.
Yeah. Can I go like? Oh.
You won't be able to be
okay.
inside of them. No.
No, I was gonna try to go up. I didn't realize this guy was here.
Yes.
Now that I have panache, that was tumble through.
Mm-hmm.
Now I am going to do a confident finisher on him.
There we go.
Ouch.
Youch.
Didn't
I
target him.
actually see. I didn't? I thought I did.
No, it's okay. But 25 is a hit.
25 is a regular hit?
Yeah.
Okay. Hiya!
All good. 8
For-
damage. Very well done on this mob.
For 8 damage, and then for my last action, I'm extravagant parrying.
Yeah, you slaughter a good section of them. You see them barely holding together as they're trying to drag themselves into their only command, which is to kill you all. You begin to see it begin to surge forward with a couple more orcs as it tries to, but you're cutting them down as they come through the portal. And that passes to Bram. Bram, you have a chance here. If the round doesn't come around to them, you could kill them all right here, snuff out the portal, and save Breachill.
Well, I'm gonna rage.
Yep.
First of all. Let's see.
There you
Well,
are.
don't you get
Yes,
that
that's for
on
free.
initiative?
Yeah, for free every initiative.
Yeah.
So you're good.
For free.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. I just was applying it because
Yeah.
it wasn't applied.
All good?
Let's see. The joy of my rage. I don't even need to change my shape. It just does it for me.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
Thrust,
come here, you little fucker.
thrust forth at the command of Lane. You're already within range, so you can just go for it. A nasty bite on a hit because of the off guard.
Let's see.
Give me that damage. Will be 9 damage. Immediately bit into them. They are also weak to this. Ram, how do you want to finish them off?
I think Bram is gonna jump onto them and just start fucking eating.
Absolutely. These worthless souls of people who contracted themselves to the hells themselves. You pounce onto a group of them, slash them, mold them together, bite through a section, slam them back down. You see some of them begin to retreat. As they do, you grab them by the arm, hit them against the wall, bite off another one of their heads as you begin to rampage through them all. You begin to hear the screams of the Sigmire going, "No! Kill him! Kill him!" And you see one of them reaching out of your mouth to continue to fight, but it can't as you bite down again and cut off the hand. You begin to see the portal begin to dim as no more devils are being able to be pulled through. You hear this voice begin to scream and shout in not just agony, but in anger at the failure of this situation. She then begins to... there's then a rumble throughout the entirety of the Citadel as this happens. You guys did well over 60 damage to a creature that's well above your pay grade. This thing is already destroyed, and as is the mob. Darkness begins to fill this area, and as this happens, you would see the entire symbol of Asmodeus flare, dim, and then retract. Leaving the stone Citadel as it is. There is a rumble, and you feel as a crack goes beneath the ground in the diagonal, and a section of the Citadel's peak is torn in half by the breaking of the ritual. The entire place begins to shake and shudder. You need to run. I think that's okay with you guys.
Yep. Let's go.
Run! Book it!
You see,
Book it.
Helba has grabbed
Get me out of here!
what few of the goblins are still alive, and begins to run with you guys towards the exit. And I think if you guys are willing to grab her and go, yes?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, it does not let me go through.
That's okay.
But if I press D...
There is a dimming of it before you're able to rush through, and to your surprise, in the 10 minutes it took for you guys to come back through and you reach the top of the pickled ear, you hear shouts of valiance as you run out, and you can see the Eagle Knights. In the 20 minutes you guys have been gone, they left the northern of Breachill unoccupied, spared a few loyalists and some disposable fiends for a skeleton force. The Eagle Knights took all of Breachill already, and they begin to surround the citadel, and what begins a long battle against Hellknights who desperately need reinforcements that are not coming for them. To bring us into an epilogue in a moment, you're able to gather the goblins, bring them back, cross the newly taken Breachill. The people of the Dreamhouse are freed from the various folk within town. People are recovered. Healing can begin. People can return to their houses. And the Battle of Hellknight Hill begins. For what it's worth, the Battle of Hellknight Hill takes, well and good, a month, 2 even. And I imagine each of you, knowing that you had stopped the complete and utter destruction of this army and swung the battlefield's favor completely in Andoran's favor, stay, aid, perhaps return to your farm Pravada as you need to, but help the people of Breachill rebuild, recover. Andira refuses to leave until victory is claimed over the Order of the Rack. Am I fair to say that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, and Evelyn just wanted her to get the fuck out of town for the dragon attack.
Many grueling exchanges come back and forth. But the Eagle Knights retake both Breachill and the Citadel. Some of the Order of the Rack escape. Some of them are taken prisoner. But many others retreat to Cheliax. And with that, and with 2 months later, the first spark of war is struck. It is a victory for freedom. But a spark ignites a flame, and that spark was lit in Isger, not in Andoran, not in Cheliax proper. A long road moves ahead of you. And 2 months later, it is time for you to retreat to headquarters. You are informed of the Hellbreakers. Many of you likely will take your oath, de-swearing, or denouncing, I apologize, House Thrune, and working towards the end of Chelaxian rule. But that is when we come back later in the month of Rova. As the prologue comes to an end, as a group of motley heroes stopped Breachill, and from this war from being a disaster from the start. Well done, you guys. And we're going to go into the adventure and the current timeline when we come back next week. Sounds good?
Yeah.
I had more for the epilogue and whatnot, but we are running on time for like what to say. But whenever we come back next week, we can talk about what each of your characters was doing for 2 months. And when we come back, we're going to be right in the middle of the Cadence Keg, who, thanks to you guys stopping the dragon, was not burnt down to cinders while the halflings were celebrating inside still. There you guys will be telling stories of the battle, whether you guys took place in it, or whether or not you were just helping the people of Breachill recover from this horrific occupation. All right. What do you guys say?
That was a little hairy there.
A little hairy!
Yeah. That's genuinely the most stressed I've been since session 80 of As Above.
That's crazy.
I will say this above table. The swing of it's hopeless to we're full of hope and you're the saviors was very poetic, but I apologize in how stressful it was above table.
No, you're fine.
I thought you guys did fantastic.
It was almost certainly also just like the combination of how bad our rolls were. So at least for me, I was like, oh, even if we do something, what if we don't roll well because we're cursed today? Which I know is silly, but like...
You guys did that shit. When you got down into the Citadel and you overheard it, and then you got to the ritual that brings in the dragon that killed the old man, you were like, hell no! fuck no, you're not coming out of here again.
Yeah.
And you guys are able to stop in. You save Breachill. The whole ploy of the Hellknights to abandon Breachill to be burnt by Kondarlu, and then the summaral burning of the armies of the Eagle Knights was definitely the one thing that, if something was to be stopped, was that. I know it was touch and go on, like, how do we even stop that? What do we even do? Because you guys are getting information in piecemeal, and Pravada, of course, found the secret guy that knew that there was a dragon coming, but not where you can stop it, you know? Like, not how or why. But you guys made an awesome call going to the Dream House to get one last bit of information rather than retreating immediately. And because of that heroism, you guys were able to stop the massacre of Hell Knight Hill. Rather now it is the victory of Hell Knight Hill. And I'm very proud of you guys. You pushed through really bad rolls. That was a generational bad roll night for everybody involved. But then it swung back around in your favor where it needed to at the very, very end. And
Like already.
I am very happy with you guys, getting through all that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for being here on stream. We're going to come back next week as we come into a victory. And it's time for you guys to go to Saringalo, regroup with headquarters, right?
Yeah.
All right.
That's why you wanted to go there.
All right. I'll see you guys in a week. Bye, stream.